Our tale is one familiar to many, but brought forth anew by the turning of the wheel. More than 500 years have passed since Phandelver's pact brought peace and prosperity to the land, only for forces of evil and the greed of man to wreak destruction. For centuries, the wondrous cavern, known as Wave Echo Cave, has been lost to legend, or so it seemed. Rumors swirl about Neverwinter of a lost mine near Phandelver. As the mist clears, we see the Familial Forge Adventurers Guild. Their slogan, "When you're here, you are family," proudly embellishes the arch over the grand entrance. Four adventurers sit around the guild hall table as their dwarf patron and friend, Gundren Rockseeker, is looking to hire some assistance. This, however, will be no simple transport mission. Adventure awaits in Phandelver.
Speaking of live, we're live right now. Hello, it's me, Alek the Lost Knight, but tonight it's Keep Alek because we're playing D&D. Welcome in, friends. Welcome in. Alright, so before we get to the campaign itself, let's introduce our cast for tonight, starting with Chaos. What's up?
Hi, I'm Chaos. I'm here. I'm playing two characters tonight. I'm playing as myself, Clementine Fresca, the sorcerer, the gnome sorcerer, and I'm also playing Killua, my sister's character, who is a shifter druid. So that's cool. Whee! Fun fact from last time, I don't remember anything that happened, and I like to party.
Boo!
That's fair. I deserve that.
Yeah, you do. It's terrible. You, had spells that worked and stuff last time. You should at least remember that.
I had spells that worked last time, and I like to party.
Alright, great. Cool. Yes, our beloved Killua, Larry, is out tonight, not feeling well, so we wish her the best. We will be autopiloting her, or Chaos will be playing as her character tonight, because I said I have too much going on with NPCs and shit to be bringing on a PC personally, because it's just like, what spells do they have? It's a lot. So, unfortunately, they're not with us tonight, but we're going to keep plugging along. Next up, with your mouth full, Disgrace, what's up? Dong.
Dong.
Dong blade.
Dong. Not me thinking of GTA 5.
To a rock and a piece of paper.
Oh
And
yeah.
it was great.
Oh,
And our DM had to make voices for it, and it was fantastic.
That's true.
Yes.
And I like the party.
Loves to party. Fun fact, I had Discord already muted for like half of that, so the good news is you didn't dox anybody in the intro, because you couldn't have. It was muted, so. But anyway,
Fantastic.
for those who didn't hear the beginning of that, that is Disgrace, and she plays Nisha Drake the Rogue. So, my bad. I fixed it. I looked down and I was like, why is that? Oh. Anyway. Oops.
That makes me feel a lot better, though, because I was like, man, I'm a dum-dum.
It's all good. It was not, it actually wasn't live, believe it or not. But yeah, so anyway, next up, since Randok's not there, Walnut, what's up?
What the hell? When did he leave?
He made a sneak appearance on my screen.
I saw that.
Gave me a kiss on the forehead.
Ew.
Necessary.
Right.
I wish Alek would kiss me on the forehead.
Yeah, you wish.
Absolute best.
Are we waiting for Rantok, or can I go?
No, please go.
No, it's your turn.
I will go. I'm one of the wise playing Orwick, the way of the Sun Soul Monk. And last time, fun fact, is that we had to play whack-a-mole to find all the goblins in the bushes.
That's true.
And we were waiting. There was just awkward silence as we were waiting to go on to the next screen, and they were like, "Oh wait, there's more goblins."
I was like, it's the encounter's still going.
And I like to party.
Oh yeah, loves to party. Yeah,
And
last
there's a
time.
webcam. That's new webcam has appeared, showing a chair.
Yeah,
Rantok is coming.
in game.
Nice.
And they're making
That's my
a
brother.
drink of
That's
water.
gross.
You're welcome.
Oh God! I didn't think of the.
There it is.
God. So
I
yeah,
like
last time you
London
guys
looking
are.
at it.
I'll just go ahead and get into a little bit, but while we're waiting on. Oh, never mind. It's Nark, who as soon as he gets his headphones on. Nark, what's up?
Hey everybody, it's Nurk. Are we doing character intros?
Yes.
I'm Rantok, and I'm a Paladin level 3, and I took an Oath of Thunder, and I want to kill some bad guys, and I like to party.
Loves party, hell yeah. What's your fun fact from last time?
Fun fact from last time, I believe I hit a nat 20 and a nat 1 back to back.
Sure did.
Yeah.
Sure did. Yep.
And you talked to a rock.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's my favorite new skill.
Rock and paper, I think I did voice
Yes.
both, which was a whole
I'm not
thing.
retarded, but I like to talk to rocks.
Scissors are next.
Hey, I don't discriminate. I'll talk to anybody
Good one, Doctor
as long as they're inanimate.
Thanks.
So last time, the party was in Phandelver, or sorry, it's in Phandelin, and you guys woke up, had a lovely breakfast, and you're like, hey, let's go to Cragmaw Castle, which is where Gundren Rockseeker, your dwarf patron, the guy that hires you guys, was taken to, and he's got the map to Wave Echo Cave, and it was all kind of like behind Iarno Albric, all that kind of stuff. So I started heading your way to Cragmaw Castle along the Tribor Trail. There are a lot of names here at you guys if you remember any of this stuff. And I rolled encounter checks, and you guys got encounters like day and night. So we ran 2 encounters, we had some goblins to attack, and then you guys made camp and were attacked by hobgoblins in the night. You defeated them, not pretty easily. But one of the hobgoblins actually had a picture of Killua and like a bounty. And it was signed by the creepy black spider, who is the one that's kind of behind all of this, you guys think. It's a criminal organization that put out the hit on you guys. So they know that you guys are causing problems, and they're trying to take you guys out. But with that, we're going to join you guys back at the campsite. You guys have just finished taking out all of the hobgoblins. And so we're going to...
I forgot I got to cast Glare last time and make one of the hobgoblins rethink his life, and he lost his turn and then he died.
Yeah.
I have a
Idiot baby.
random question real quick for Alek.
Yeah.
So I have the stream for like my grid view on Twitch. I can see everybody, and I got the stream running kind of in a tiny little window. But on your specific channel, it's just your little icon. I can't see you unless I look at the tiny little baby screen that I'm watching.
On
Like
Twitch.
my webcam, or what do you mean?
Like, yeah, like there's the main stream, and I can see your face on that as well as everybody else's, and like the map and all that stuff. But your specific channel, every session, it's just your little cartoon guy going. Ugh.
That's correct.
Yeah, I
think
don't.
that's how it's
Yeah,
been, for me.
so I don't have. I actually have a second. So I could do this. OBS takes exclusive control of my webcam, so I can't use my good
Oh, I
webcam
didn't
on both
realize you were
stream
using
and.
OBS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
Yeah,
I actually
mind.
have a second webcam, like I can use if you guys actually want to see my
Oh
face.
yeah, nice. Yeah, sweet.
So I can do that.
Thank you, man.
Uh,
Oh, I like that you got the Alek in the background too on the the
Yeah.
bookshelf thing.
Chaos did that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For
very
your
cool.
30th.
But yeah, so I'll put this on there. I actually have 2 webcams just for this exact reason. But my nice one is for stream.
Yeah, now I feel like it's. Well, I mean, minus. I can't, what the hell is her name in the game? I can't remember my sister's game name.
Which one? Me? I'm
one that's
Clementine
dead
or
tonight.
Killua?
Oh,
Yeah, Killua.
Larry?
yeah, Larry.
Yeah, Larry.
That
It'd be nice
idiot.
if she were here because now I can see everybody. I'm part of it. I feel like I'm
Yeah.
part of the team.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, so last time you guys finished off these hobgoblins, I moved a couple of them kind of out of the way to where we can a little bit of space. But you guys have finished them off, killed them off, and you guys are now free to go back to sleep and finish your long rest.
I think
I
I
think
I think I
clicked
might have
long
already
rest.
done my long rest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They
because
will have
everything is
on
reset.
my
I don't think Killua
Yeah,
did, though,
I've
based on her
re-
HP.
And I didn't have one because they came alive on my watch.
Mhm.
Okay.
I think
do we
they
wanna go
interrupted it,
explore the
but you
cave?
guys are good to go ahead and press it now if you haven't yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Feast.
So
I
you
have
guys can sleep through
rested.
the night, and you guys awaken.
What time is it?
It's after sunrise, maybe an hour or so after sunrise. You guys have a nice little breakfast. You guys kind of, have some provisions you brought with you. You guys can kind of scavenge some berries and things to go along with it. Nice little breakfast.
Can we do a check for stuff off the goblins?
I think we did last
we
time. So I
did,
know you guys
yeah.
rolled.
I have a lot of silver from that.
Yeah, I think I gave out 3d10. I think I gave out money.
Got
So-
it. Okay.
So this is on the. How close are we geography-wise to the castle that we were going to?
So you're not positive because you don't have like an exact location,
Okay.
but you assume that based on their like 2 days travel kind of note that you traveled a full day, you rested, you should be able to make the castle today, midday if not by nightfall at the very latest, depending on how on your pace.
Cool.
Okay. So which way do we go then?
say the cave.
So we can actually go back
Oh,
to the
the opening.
overworld
Rantok's
map
there.
if we would like. I can move you guys back to the overworld map.
Isn't Rantok at the opening?
Oh, for that cave?
Yeah.
I'm just hanging out.
It was just
Going
a
in the
cave nearby where you guys like camped.
You could take shelter, but it doesn't go deep, does it?
Right. I think you guys checked
Oh,
out a little
okay.
bit too, and it was like it's like there wasn't anything there. It was kind of like
Oh.
in the edge of the hillside right there.
Oh, do I have to
Okay.
prepare spells?
Yes.
And
Yeah, you do.
What the fuck?
And yeah, spellcasting. Am I right?
Well, the
Um.
ones that Larry has prepared, I'm leaving them prepared. I'm not changing it.
Yeah, that's for the best, honestly. Because she's missing tonight. I will let her, even if we don't long rest, I'll let her prepare her spells next time in case she wanted something different, since she can't pick. If you want to just leave the one she already had.
Yeah, I'm just leaving the ones that she had.
Okay. That'll be fun. So like I said, I'll move you guys back to the overworld map for now, since you guys
Okay.
are done there.
I would like to use my survival skill, do a skill check to see if I can navigate the rest of the way to the castle.
All right. Go ahead and roll survival then.
Castle.
Pretty good. So you guys are off the trail now and kind of in the edge of the woods where you guys camped.
Oh,
The wood, somewhere in the wood is likely the castle. So you guys are heading that way, and as you get closer, you do find that this castle's not like a current upkept like seat of power type castle. This is more like probably ruins that these goblins, these forces like moved into. But you do find a rough-hewn kind of trail through the woods that's like, oh, this is probably like the old road that went to the castle.
we're like around here or something, right? We're like in these woods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Our little character guy is just down here by Phandelver.
Oh, yes, sorry, I forgot I had him on this map. So you guys are in the edge of the woods where you guys camped.
I thought we made it further than just the edge of the woods.
I don't think so.
Oh, I don't know.
Are we
You guys
going
like,
to Cragmore?
because you guys
Yeah,
like
right.
made it to like to
You
the
got
woods
tiny
where you guys
legs.
camped. I mean, this is
Yeah.
for scale. So you look at the top right. One hex block is 5 miles.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So
Like
Journey.
corner to corner or side to side? I guess it's about the same for hexagon, isn't it?
So I think it actually
is.
it will actually show. So you guys are that's 20 miles is about a day's travel in game per like
Okay.
D&D shit. So that's you guys made it to the edge of the woods when you camped last night.
All right.
Gotcha.
So let's just
That makes more
keep
sense.
on traveling through the woods.
You
right?
guys
Yeah.
find a like kind of a rough hewn like road that's it's a little grown up, but it's still like the remnants of one because roads take a while to kind of get totally overgrown, especially ones that were well traveled back in the day.
Like a dog path in your backyard.
Yeah. As you guys go along, you give me perception checks.
Ooh, I'll do it. I'll do it right now. Perception. Come
Oh my god. Killua's perception is awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Damn.
Damn it.
Clementine got the best.
Get fucked, nerds.
So Killua, and again, I guess real quick too. I think we talked about this last time. What's our marching order as we're going? Like, who's kind of up front? I think we put Killua up front, maybe in Rantok.
Rantok's
have-
holding the rear.
Rantok's
I
rear
have
guard.
high
That's
survival
right.
skill.
That's right.
Yeah.
It'd be Killua and then me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not very
And
stealthy, so
little
just
little
stay in the
baby
back.
Clementine in the middle, and
Yeah.
Rantok and Walnut in the back because they are also decent fighters.
Okay.
Clementine needs
There.
to be in the middle
Yeah.
because she is baby and will get picked off.
2 ladies up front, baby in the middle, 2 men in the back.
There you go.
Not that I Nurk would do it, but I Rantok. If I'm in front, I'm probably just gonna run in guns ablazing, and you guys are going along for the ride.
You're gonna set a forest fire.
All right. So as you guys are going along, and I think Killua is the one that hears this as she's going up front. Also, yeah, Killua for sure. There is a faint sound of voices.
Oh, wait. The 19 is Clementine. The 11 is Killua.
Oh, so Clementine hears this.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't change my stuff,
Yeah.
so I'll have to do that for every single roll.
Yes. It's great. That's the
Okay.
joy of playing multiple characters.
So Clementine
Okay.
here's
So
stuff.
Clementine hears voices, but not just voices. There's some rhythm to it, like it's almost
Chanting.
chanting.
Oh, they're eating people.
They're
And
eating
we're on a
gnomes!
trail.
Get me out of here!
And as you guys round a corner in a bend in the road, this map's a little small. I apologize, just kind of close quarters, but this is what you guys see.
This is Clementine's full-size actual weapon.
What the heck?
They're
This is,
definitely eating
she's
people.
small.
They're definitely eating people.
They're having a blood orgy.
Ew.
We
Look,
need to
they're
sh-
eating
look-
people. They're eating
And
people.
These
to-
humans
a violent
are
blood
creatures.
orgy.
They look like humans with masks, but
They are so you guys look at these people, and they are humanoids.
okay.
They are
Can I do,
wearing
like, what a-
robes and masks, as they are all standing around
Death Eaters, got it.
this blood circle on the ground.
Telling you,
They're
eating people.
chanting.
They're eating people. Can I do a set up my snoop? Because they haven't seen us yet, right?
Right. So this map is a little small, and I apologize. This was just the size of the map that I had. So you guys are not like 5 feet away. You're a little bit out. I just wanted to give you guys what you're seeing. So
Yeah.
you're still probably good, 30, 40 feet out. Just to kind of give you context on this. You guys, again, you hear this. They are standing around a circle. They are chanting. And the circle begins to glow a little bit as well.
Mm.
I would like to sneak attack if that's possible.
Wait, hold on.
Guys, they're doing bad things. I'm gonna kill them.
It sure seems like it.
Sounds evil.
But
And
I
there's
might have
There,
a way
there
to-
is
3
people
bodies on the ground?
Yeah, you do
do
see
we recognize
what
the bodies?
it's two. You're not close enough to really recognize them
Okay.
necessarily, but you do see that
We
there appears to
recognize
be
the language.
3 different like travelers or what have you just on the ground that this blood circle was apparently made from.
Do we
Alright,
recognize
Can you
the
say that
language?
again? I'm so sorry.
There are 3 dead people on the ground that they made the blood circle with.
Okay.
Can I do an
Okay.
insight check for the language? I
Uh,
speak Elvish, and they might be Elvish.
History. Maybe a history check.
yeah, I'm trying to think. I guess do
I have-
a history. I guess.
I know
Just
the
if anybody
abyssal language.
recognizes what's happening.
Yeah.
Because if
I
not,
know abyssal
I have
or
an idea.
celestial as well. So we can do that. Ooh, that's
So,
nice.
Orwick, what are your languages that you know?
Abyssal, celestial, elvish, common.
Do you want to
Jeez,
talk
all of
about everyone's languages?
Interesting.
It's just angels, demons.
Yeah,
common.
this chanting is in abyssal.
Ooh, these are
Oh,
very bad
shit.
people.
And without me
Forget
having
about it.
prepared
Whisper.
the exact wording, you get the sense that this is a summoning ritual.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
God.
tell
But
them
from
we
the-
have
the
to interrupt
wordage.
this ritual.
all right, I have an idea.
I have an idea
can
as
idea.
well.
attack at the beginning
Let me tell you my
without
idea first.
without engaging. I can sneak attack. I mean, without actual combat engagement.
Well,
But I
once
have an idea.
they're all in a circle,
Okay.
once you attack, we're going to kick off combat for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I have
Or-
an idea. I have a spell I can spend called Loki's Gift, and it makes even the most barefaced lie seem strangely plausible. You gain advantage to charisma / deception checks for whatever. Actually, I can throw this in the chat. Why am I reading it out loud?
Because you're a dummy.
There it is.
Idiot baby.
Idiot baby. I say that all the time now.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
An embarrassing secret. Is this a one-time person, a one person thing though?
Well, I could run up and go, guys, we have to stop because reasons. And they'll go, reasons? Oh my God, you're right.
But
And then
all of them
if we want to kill him, we can kill him after that. But we can gather information, or we can at least make them like stop what they're doing, because there might be a bigger baddie, and we can stop it by me just going, no, don't.
But if
be
you're
really good at lying. And I've got high charisma, like +4.
Okay.
So that's my idea. I'm just throwing that out there.
Give me an insight check, Rantok.
Oh, but I'm dumb as shit.
Killua,
Not really.
No.
All right,
while
hold
he's
on.
doing that, my idea. Oh, bitch.
You look at these people and, like, they're wearing masks and stuff, but like they're like unmoving, chanting, kind of in almost like a trance state. You
You're not
don't
gonna be
think
able
there's
to-
much you can do to come up there and like talk to these people.
I could try lying to
So
them, but
I
they're going to
need
be
to
sitting there going,
chop off a head.
not
Just
listening.
saying.
What if they all die when they're done with this chant, and then they summon like a small little imp or something? It's not so bad.
Killua has an idea.
Okay.
She can summon a spirit companion within range in an empty spot, and any enemy within 10 feet has to make a check to save against
Rantok's getting impatient.
fire
Is about
damage.
to run up and just start to throw some shit.
I think.
so
What
be
can you
ready.
summon it in the middle of the circle and make them
Yes,
think
that's
that
the
it's?
plan.
Yeah, I like that. I
Ah,
like
that's a good idea. And then Nurk, you can run up and say, "Look what you guys did! You did it!"
Okay.
And
so
then I
why
can
don't we
always be like,
combine
You got close.
ideas?
Rantok was about to run up and just start throwing hands. I'm glad you guys had an idea.
I like the trick to make them think that.
Okay.
And if you want, I
Rantok,
can.
You never need to go in throwing
No,
hands.
I can't do
have
a
to do that.
radiant sunbolt. I don't
Yeah,
have that
so
yet.
I can.
Rantok's ready though. He's
Alek, if you can help me with this, I'm gonna put it in chat.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's perfect.
So, summon a primal spirit bound to your soul. Expend one of your wild shape features. Summon it. So unoccupied space, I would do this space, which is within 10 feet of all of the enemies. So they have to do a dex save or take 2d6 fire damage. So at the very least, they should hopefully come out of their trance and we can trick them, and hopefully take damage as well.
Yep. And I'm ready to go in guns a-blazing.
So if they
I
take
don't roll
damage,
that one.
you gotta run up and say you messed up the summoning ritual. Dummies. And
That's
I'm
your
like,
job,
"What?"
Rantok.
Okay. So either way, we have a plan. We
Yeah.
summon our thing and say, "Hey, you did it," or it doesn't work, and we go, "You messed up. Now leave." Okay. We got our lies straight, everyone.
Yep.
Sure.
Okay.
That means you.
So, Killua is going to summon this spirit. Let's make it look like a fire wolf, because wolves are kind of her thing. Let's make it look like a wolf whose fur is made of flame.
I like it.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Do
dump
that.
this on the map to
Don't go
where
too
I
far
can go
without
ahead
me,
and
I gotta go
assign
yell
it
at my
to you
dog.
and stuff. So let me get this out here. That way, I can do some work on it real quick to make sure that it's in your journal and stuff.
Okay.
So. Okay.
So it says that it follows my commands, and it's friendly to
They can
our
only
group.
dodge.
Alright.
Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to double check some stuff. All right, so, what is it on the health? It's five. What's the 5 times what? What's its health?
5 times.
Fill into your orders. Proficiency bonuses and replaces. It doesn't say on there?
It doesn't specify.
It just says use the wildfire
5
spirit
times
stat
your druid level for health. So your druid level is what,
3?
3? So
Yeah.
it has 15. No, it's 5 plus 5 times. So it's 20.
20.
Okay, so. Okay, so it's got 20 HP. Alright, you guys can see that. Alright, and you should be able to control it. Can you move the token?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So that's where I'm summoning it.
Okay,
Why are there 2? There are 2.
it's glitching. There's only one on my screen.
I see one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well. I
Okay.
have 2. So if you don't see whatever move I do, just let me know and I'll move the other one that's on my screen.
Yeah, it moved. Alright, so you summon this wildfire spirit, and it's a fiery wolf. They're going to have to take, say, dexterity saving throws or take 2d6 fire damage.
Correct.
So is that, alright, before we kick this off, is anybody else doing anything else, or is that like the opening act where we're just going to go into initiative?
We're gonna see if it works,
me-
because then we can. Are we attacking them, or can we still run up, Nurk, and then say, "You messed up the summoning ritual. It caught you all on fire."
Yeah, let me. I can still do Loki's gift. Sorry, I walked away for a minute to take care of the dogs.
Yeah,
But
you're
yeah.
still gonna do Loki's gift. That we're just going to start here. Let this manifestation happen. Let the damage happen, and then you can run in and do Loki's gift, and just.
So what I think we'll end up needing to do is we'll summon the spirit. I'll make the saves on everybody, and we're going to enter initiative.
That's fair.
Because we're kicking off. So that way it's not everybody doing everything at once. So let's go ahead, roll initiative, everybody. And like I said, I'll do the fire spirits and all the cultists first, and then we'll go into initiative order.
Oh, that could
Go ahead and do initiative now.
Yes.
Gotta change the names.
Yeah.
Here you go. That's it.
So much.
Alright, so cultists. And the spirit goes on your turn immediately after you.
On Killua's turn.
Yes.
Yes.
Manifest for 1 hour until reduced to 0 hit points. Okay, cool. Alright, so... Oh, it whispered. You stupid. Did it whisper that?
What?
It did. It whispered their... It auto-whispered their stuff. So
I didn't
annoying.
see anything.
Yep. Whisper toggle. Okay. Hide. Okay. Sorry, it whispered the initiative, but they rolled a 19 on initiative, so... Alright, everybody's in, question mark?
Do I have a character sheet for the wild?
I shared it with you. Should be in your journal.
Okay.
And then did Clementine, I don't think it assigned Clementine to it.
I don't. Oh, there it is. Wow.
I need to add yours to initiative. Add turn, and you got a... it put... Fuck. I gotta fix that. 13.09. And Killua got a 8.13. Okay. Alright, so that's everybody in, I think. I'm gonna go ahead
These
and trigger.
stats are way, way, way better than mine.
I'm gonna go ahead and kick combat off. Let me move the turn thing where everybody can see it. The screen over here. Alright. So, go full screen for right now. Alright, so first things first, I need to make a shitload of deck saves.
Is there like a
'Cause
shortcut, like dash bar?
Within 10 feet,
kick
which I think
roll?
is everybody, pretty
Everyone.
much.
Yeah,
The
Yep,
whole,
I
all
double
of them.
checked.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cultists need to make deck saves.
Correct.
What's the save? Against your
Uh,
spell save DCs. What's your DC for Killua?
Spell save DC is 13.
13. Alright. I'm going to go top left. I'm going to go clockwise. So here we go. Dex saves.
Bam.
Pass. Second one. Pass.
This is bullshit. I'm
Third
already
one.
mad.
Pass.
This is bullshit.
Next. All right, that one's a fail. I'm gonna put a red dot on it so I know it failed. Next. Meets and beats. Next.
More than half of them statistically should fail.
Next.
So this is a statistical anomaly, and I'm upset about it.
All right, here's another fail. They have a +1 to this roll. And succeed. So, all right.
Only 2 of them statistically unlikely, and I don't appreciate it.
So it's they either succeed or take 2d6 fire damage. The ones that fail, which are 2, take 2d6. The rest of them do not. So /R 2d6.
Why are you rolling my damage?
Oh, yeah, you roll it. Ignore this. I'll hide it. All right, you roll 2d6.
Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. Dang.
On the last one, it's less.
Shut up.
It's more. Good job. All right. Yeah. So you immediately 2 of these guys snuff out. They're dead.
Yay!
Sick.
Ooh.
And does that mean Rantok gets to do the beguiling?
All right. So that is the opening act. First up to act is Orwick.
Yeah, we have to go
All
in
right.
turn order now.
Yep.
Disgrace.
And I will act before the dudes.
And just for everyone's sake, so in situations like this, if you had a plan but you roll pull out initiative, so you can hold your turn and act later in the initiative order if you want to for situations like this. So if like I want Rantok to go
giving up a
first,
whole
I can
turn,
I
but
can
you're-
hold my turn and go after him.
I am going to hold my turn.
Cause you can all right. So you can prepare an action, which means you're waiting for something to trigger, or you can hold your entire action and take it later. Are the
I'm
two
just gonna
things you can
hold
do.
my entire action and pat Rantok on the back and be like, ugh.
But
You're
just
fine.
for the record, the cultist will act
I
before
turn around and say, "Is there something
Rantok.
on me?"
That's I know, but so far they think they might. We don't know if they thought if they summoned this spirit, so I'm gonna hold out hopes that maybe they did that.
All right, so you're gonna hold your turn.
Yes.
Okay. So you are holding your turn. I'm gonna put a marker on your token for that.
So I'm gonna hold
Nisha.
my
you're up.
turn as well, hoping that they don't realize that they just maybe messed up.
All right, so you're also gonna hold your turn. Okay. Put a token on you as well. That is now the cultists.
This is giving me war flashbacks from our main campaign.
Yeah, it uses the exact map from our main campaign.
Yeah.
I don't
You
have
and
the
Liv actually did this encounter.
Yeah.
I don't have the initiative order, the little widget that's normally there that tells you the order. Yeah.
Weird.
Should be somewhere.
You come after the cultist.
Yeah,
Yep.
like I saw stuff in chat, but that normal little indicator.
Yeah, let me toggle it and see if it helps.
Oh, there it is. I found it. It was hidden under another window.
Oh, that would do
My
it.
character. Yeah, it was under my character sheet.
That will
Let's
do it.
move
Okay,
that.
so
There
cultists. I'm gonna just roll a flat d20 and just see what the roll is,
Just for fun. D&D roll.
just for fun. Okay.
And
Just like thumbs down.
They continue.
chanting.
Yeah.
We beguile.
They were unfazed by some of their partners.
Yeah.
Means they're summoning someone real bad.
They just continue. Rantok, you're up.
They're gonna die, I guess.
Okay. I did my measurements ahead of time, and now.
Your turn, Rantok. For beguiling.
All right, I'm gonna run.
Which, like I said, they may or may not. Like, 2 of the guys just died and they did not twitch. So, talking may not be.
Right. This is not a permanent move. I'm just trying to place hold while I double check my measurements.
Okay.
Does it trigger an opportunity attack for me to run up to the guy, or only when I disengage after the fact?
And whenever you leave an enemy's melee range, you'll get an opportunity attack. So, like, if you were to run, like, if you were right there, you ran up to this guy, the two that are next to you will get opportunity attacks.
Okay. But
So
me just running from, going from here, where I started,
Yep.
to here is
You're
just a
good.
normal movement,
Yep.
no opportunity, right?
Right.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think you're engaging rather than.
Yeah, you were
disengaging.
entering melee, you're not leaving melee.
Okay, that's fair. I just wanted to clarify. And then we still agree that we want to use Loki's gift.
Well, if the
Or
guys,
do you want me to just? I'm ready to mess these guys up.
I think we just need to
Rantok's
mess
ready
them
to-
up.
Huh?
We gave up our turns for you.
Yeah, you can try it.
Okay, give it a shot.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna cast Loki's gift. Let me spend a spell slot.
It is magic, so it might break their trance. Who knows?
Yep, we might get lucky. It's a powerful spell. I mean, it's Loki's gift. He's pretty strong, right? And what's my lie? What am I going to this time?
You're doing it wrong.
Ah, you're doing it wrong. Look at what you did.
Yes.
I can't believe it. Look at this mess. Look at where am I gonna get another one of those at this time of
Just
day?
stop it. Restart later.
You know what?
Alright.
Just go home. Take the rest of the day off. Come back later. We'll try again tomorrow.
Who taught you to do this? Go back to school.
Yeah. What? Go put some more reps in.
All right, give
Elementary.
me a deception check with advantage. So just roll deception and take the higher of the two numbers.
With advantage.
Deception with advantage, and I have +4.
Thank God,
Oh,
it was
yeah.
with advantage.
Well, it's
Oh,
not
the
the nat
advantage.
1, which is good. A 19.
That was close. Despite what?
Yikes.
Let's see if...
That 19 was good though.
But that was a 15 originally, right? And plus
Yeah.
4 makes it 19.
Correct.
Jeez.
You see the one that you're, like, talking to, kind of, like, snaps and kind of looks at you, and is like, "You fool, you can't be here."
No, but I told him a pretty good lie. That doesn't make sense.
Well,
Well, he didn't
your,
attack you, so that's good.
so yes, you told him a good lie. I allowed it to snap him out of the trance, more so, and he snapped out of it, turned to look as a guy standing next to him, and he's like, "You can't be here," is what his reaction is.
Okay.
So
But I
you
am though.
were able to break him from his fugue state, his trance.
Is he still out of it, or is he right back in it?
He's still out of it for right now.
Okay. What should I say to him, guys?
You're
Why
pretty
can't
dumb.
I be here?
Well, I think you're, well, trying to think for this. I think it's
Oh, I thought
probably
that was
your
the character talking.
probably your turn to like break him out and like do this whole check and everything.
It's only like a few seconds.
Yeah,
right?
a round is roughly 6 seconds, so that interaction is probably your turn.
Yep. Failed. We got it.
Now magic
Sorry,
them.
And that, does that count as my action as well? Yeah, one.
Yeah, action for the spell.
Okay.
There
You
is
have color
something
spray?
Fresca.
Crap. I don't know if you have color spray.
I don't
For
know what
Killua?
that is.
Yeah, no, because Clementine's next, right?
Yeah.
So I will say as
Make
well.
some
So
fireworks.
Nisha and Orwick, you guys held your turn. You can take it whenever you would like.
Oh,
you can just insert yourself in
Yeah.
Let's insert.
the turn order.
So if Rantok is done with his turn, then whoever it's either Clementine or if one of you two want to go since you held your turn. Okay.
So that
cool.
hits in. I'll go anyway.
Well, I do have a good idea for Killua, and I was thinking about holding Clementine's turn.
Go for it.
If y'all would let me do a Killua and then a Clementine, I have an idea.
Go for it.
Potentially.
I have faith.
Clementine's going to hold her turn until after Killua, and Killua is going to do Thorn Whip on the guy who's out of his thing, out of his trance, and try to pull him closer to her, away from the circle.
All right. Roll your Thorn Whip.
Okay. I think I see where you're going with this.
Yeah.
If it's on a circle, can't summon.
So, there it is. So just... Make
So
a
do a
melee,
melee
spell
spell
attack.
attack.
Sorry, I'm still reading her sheet and trying to figure it out.
Yeah. Oh, good. 16 does hit.
Yes. Okay.
And if creature is larger or
Yay.
smaller, your pull creature 10 feet closer to you. Okay.
So 1d6. So here's damage, and I want to pull him 10 feet close. Damn it! This is some bullshit. Fuck this game. So pull him closer to me, away from this circle.
And then you went.
Yeah.
That's the whip's damage, so it was just
Yeah. Yeah, so-
wrapped around lightly around his leg.
You accidentally pulled out your string instead of your whip, and you went.
Yes.
Sorry, what was that?
Whatcha? Whoop-pow.
What is the range on this 30?
Weeby dibby.
What does that say? 25?
Okay, so is that Killua's turn?
Yeah, that's Killua's turn.
Okay. So,
And Clementine now.
okay.
If you guys are cool with that. Clementine is going
I'm
to
down.
try to use Glare on that one that we just pulled closer.
Okay.
To make him rethink his life choices and go
It's up
for
to 2 creatures as well to actually do another one.
I'm aware.
Okay.
That's why I was measuring.
What if we convert these
This
guys
one.
to heroes?
So,
Wisdom saving throw.
yeah. So this guy and this guy.
Beats it. This other one is in a trance. I'm gonna say this is with advantage against your save because he's like not.
Damn.
So the 17 still makes it's neither one of those guys.
Okay.
No
Well,
glare.
at least I pulled them closer. Like, pulled that guy out. Even though Glare didn't work.
All right, so
try
Nisha
to
and
knock
Orwick
him
with your
out.
held actions. What do you want to do? Or held turns?
I'm gonna try to knock him out with my staff and unarmed strike. Just to imagine a cool series of events where we pulled him out and then with the whip and then somebody knocked him out with a staff or a punch.
So you're doing? Are you
gonna
doing
do-
non-lethal or how are you attacking him?
Sure,
You're
I'll do
just trying to-
non-lethal.
Okay.
Yeah, just knocking him out.
All right. 12 does hit. Roll your damage.
Excellent.
I wish I had used a bonus action on Killua's turn.
All right, he is knocked unconscious.
Oh, okay, cool.
Noise.
So we just pulled him
Wow.
out,
But he's
Yeah.
not
quarterstaffed
dead.
him as he went that way.
He did non-lethal damage.
Okay.
All right, Nisha, you were held a turn.
Okay, so can I still do sneak attacks since they're in a trance? mean, they don't know
I'll allow
me.
it.
Can you
should get
can you
advantage
pull a
on that.
person away?
IMO.
Yeah, because
Huh?
we pulled this guy away. Can you pull him away and then stab him?
Kind
Oh,
of
that'd be hard.
pulling. I don't have
Your
anything.
arm.
You'd have to like grapple and then move
Strength.
with him. Yeah.
That's
I mean,
seems
can I do that?
complicated.
So grappling is. Where's the thing? Grappling
Yeah, what's his
attacker.
strength check?
It's your athletics versus their athletics.
Athletics.
Yep.
Can I just? I just want to sneak attack. I'm just gonna.
Okay.
Smash. They're bad. They're bad. We got one on damp knocked out. We can always ask him questions later, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So sneak attack, and I want to make sure I have this right. So on sneak attack, it says starting at 3rd level. Dawn Strike. When you deal damage with your sneak attack feature, you can magically change the extra damage dealt to radiant damage.
Mm-hmm.
When you hit a undead or a creature of shadow with such a sneak attack, you deal an extra 1d6. So if there's any extra damage, that can be converted to radiant damage.
So
For my sneak
your sneak attack turns into radiant, and then your radiant triggers your second
Oh.
ability.
I didn't get to do the fire thing. The spirit's turn.
Okay, we'll do that in just a second.
Yeah. I'm waiting. Sorry.
So I'm just gonna sneak attack now, and then if there's any extra, I can use Dawn Strike at the same time. Or that
So,
would be
Okay. let me pull up your sheet. I'll kind of talk through a
I
little
can
bit.
put it. You want me to put it in the chat?
Yeah, that'd be great. Even better. Because the thing, so what this is gonna do
Oh,
is it
I did
turns.
I did radiant beam. You want Dawn Strike? Sorry.
Yeah, so you're turning your sneak attack damage into radiant. Radiant
Okay.
damage from sneak attack then triggers radiant beam.
Okay.
So you're going to attack,
With
add your
sneak
sneak attack, and it's going to trigger radiant beam because it's radiant.
Okay. Do
So
that then. I'm gonna
so-
use.
yeah, so go to first off we have to go to an enemy and see if we hit him. So pick which enemy you go up to him and then roll to hit.
Well, I was gonna use my short bow for sneak attack,
Oh, I guess that works. Yeah.
so then I can maybe not move and use one of my other ones late in a second too. No, submit. I'm gonna go for this guy right here, the top one,
Okay.
closest to me.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna do my short bow. Submit. Oh, am I supposed to add
Oh, hell
sneak?
yeah.
Definitely
Look
hit.
at that
Yeah,
roll,
click sneak
damn.
and then roll damage.
Oh, damn. Yeah. Okay.
God, I wish.
Okay.
Yeah,
What's it like to roll
super
well?
dead. Super dead.
Okay.
Merc and
Alright.
I don't know.
So that then triggers radiant beam. So
Radiant
then
beam.
we need to do a ranged weapon attack against the second creature.
Well,
Um,
doesn't it trigger Dong Strike, which then triggers Radiant Beam?
Did you say Dong Strike?
I did.
All right, so
Dog strike.
sneak
I mean,
attack.
I don't
that
have
could be a move. That sounds like a devastating move.
Rantok, be quiet.
So sneak attack
That's
triggered. Sneak attack triggered Dawn Strike.
Okay.
When you sneak attack, you can use Dawn Strike, which changes the sneak damage to be radiant damage.
Okay.
And then
So I don't have to. I don't have to click on any of that. I can
right,
Just
it
happen.
just changes your sneak into radiant, and if it were a shadow creature, it would do extra, which it is not in this case.
But it's not. Okay.
Right. So
But now I have Radiant Beam.
right, because now that you did radiant sneak, it triggers radiant beam. So now we need to make a different creature within. Let's double check our distance here just to make sure. Ooh, just there.
Yeah.
All right, but a ranged weapon attack is. It's not just a bow. It's like your dex plus whatever. Let me double check that real quick. That's my AI DM bot.
Whew.
Ranged weapon attack, you use your dex modifier for the attack roll and damage unless a specific rule states otherwise. So, you're going to roll a d20 and add your dex modifier for your ranged weapon attack.
How do
So
I do that?
you're going to roll a d20 and then add whatever the big number, whatever the big number is for dex. You're going to add 4. So the d20 plus 4 to attack.
Plus 4.
So 13 does hit, 'cause you're going to add 4 to that. So yes, that 17 definitely hits.
Okay.
So you hit with a ranged weapon attack. Now we can do an 1d6 to them because of Radiant Beam. So go ahead and roll 1d6 damage for that guy.
Fucking
Damn,
of
6.
course.
Holy
I'm
shit.
so jealous.
Yep, so that guy. So, you take out your bow, you pull it back, it sparkles radiant energy, you shoot it off, it stabs into the guy, there's a burst of radiant power, and it beams over to the next guy and burns him with radiant energy as well.
Nice.
And
Hell
then, because I didn't move, and I can do
Cool.
a bonus action, right?
Well, so radiant beam's a bonus action.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
okay, so steady. Oh, it says as a bonus action, you can give yourself advantage on your next attack roll. You can use this bonus action only if you haven't moved during this turn, and after you use the bonus action, your speed is 0 until the end of the current turn.
Right, but you've already used a bonus for radiant
I
beam.
can't use another bonus.
Right. Not this
Okay.
round.
That's
Yeah.
fine. You got
Okay.
damage. All right.
Okay.
A lot of damage.
So that's
I was like, thank you for
all
helping me with
the-
this. I'm like, I need
yeah.
to figure out how to trigger this because it all.
yes, that's the very cool thing about the Dawn Blade thing is that radiant triggers radiant. So if you can get sneak, it will automatically trigger Radiant Beam, which is why it's
Okay.
very cool. If you can get a Radiant weapon later, it'll trigger every time, but at least for right now,
Weapon
it'll always trigger with
that
Sneak.
or something, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
Give me a hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
Hell
All right, so that's all the held stuff, but we didn't do the Wildfire Spirit, so
Feature.
please do that now.
So the Wildfire Spirit is going to use... I don't know how to share this with you, but basically it can teleport 15 feet to an unoccupied space.
You just click on it, it should go in chat, I think.
No. Oh, yes. Nope. I rolled it.
That's fine, it gives you the thing. Alright, so Spirit each within controlling choice. Control within 5 feet of the space that a spirit left must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6. Did a 1. Your proficiency bonus is it just has a 0 built in there. What's your proficiency bonus on that character?
2.
So I need to fix that. So it's actually be 3 fire. So anyway, it'll be 3 fire damage, but it's creature within 5 feet, which would be the bottom 2.
The bottom 2?
Okay.
Yeah.
You both need to make dex saves. Alright, so bottom right one. It's a nat 20. Other one. It's a nat 1. So this one takes the 3 fire. Okay.
So it's going to do that, and then it's also going to move. It has a move speed, and we'll move there.
Okay.
Because, fun fact everyone, I can do that teleportation with
Again?
each willing creature of my choice within 5 feet of it.
Jesus.
Which is
Okay, we
all
can-
of us,
Yeah.
I'll teleport.
except for you, Rantok,
Yeah, right.
get fucked.
Oh, no, I'm good. I've got a plan.
Unless you teleport.
I
Yeah,
can
don't teleport me.
I can
I
only
got a plan.
teleport us 15 feet, but that's still really awesome.
Alright, top of the round, back to Orwick.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to stay where I'm at so that I can get teleported, but I'm gonna use
You can move if you
Radiant
want
Sunbolt. No, I'm gonna use Radiant Sunbolt because I actually have a ranged attack now.
to. Sick.
And within 30 feet. Oh, how far am I? Okay, I can hit whoever I want. I'm gonna do this guy first. That one there. I don't know how to ping it.
You click and hold.
Ah, there we go.
Alright.
Did you get that
Okay.
guy?
There's still
Um,
dice on my screen. Sorry.
We'll
There
try.
we go.
Oh, that's not good.
Ooh, not great. Nope, it's a miss.
Not great.
Oof.
Sure, I'm gonna spend 1 key point to do 2 more of those.
Okay.
And I'll roll it again. I'm gonna try to hit the same guy. Not great again.
Also a miss.
I'll try it again. Same dude. Oh, wait. Okay, that might.
That one's a
might do
hit.
it.
That one's a hit.
Okay.
Rantok, you're just staring into space.
I'm just along for the
So I
ride.
sent a lot of radiant bolts very excitedly around.
Yeah. We're against a guy who's not moving. He's just in a...
And I already did my action and bonus action, so that's it.
Alright. Nisha, you're up.
All right, so I'm gonna. Can I do sneak
Ooh,
attack again?
I
'Cause
just saw
they're
the
in a
fox
trap?
teleport somewhere.
Chaos, what did you do?
I guess
I
I'll
was
do a
trying
sneak
to
attack.
move it because I have 2 of them. I was trying to move the one
There you
out of
go.
the way, but it somehow moved it. Anyway, I don't know. My screen's
it-
messed up. Proceed.
How do I do the tool to see how far I am?
A little
We're 30 feet
measuring...
away from everyone, I think.
The little,
I'm
like...
sorry.
The little, like, ruler tool.
Okay.
And then just click and hold and drag
Oh,
it
I
around.
see. Okay. Okay. I would like to do a sneak attack on this guy right here with my bow and arrow again, if that's possible. My
On
short
which
bow.
one?
The one that's already kind of halfway dead.
The one you were hitting,
Yes.
or... Okay.
Yep.
Alright.
With my short bow, sneak attack, blam. Because apparently they're in such a trance they don't do anything, right?
Yeah, 14 does hit. And like I said, they are in a trance. I'll allow it. Go ahead and do sneak.
Alek, I'm whispering something to you. It's just so that I can read it because it's not showing up in the.
All right. So again, that now triggers
Radiant beam.
Radiant Beam. So go ahead and do a D20 plus 4 on the next guy.
Oh,
You did 4
I
D20s.
didn't roll.
2020s.
The
sorry.
first one is a 12 plus 4 does hit. Go ahead and roll your 1d6 damage.
Sorry.
It's all good. All right, so -2. All right.
Yay. He's dead. Perfect.
2 damage. That's all it took.
Yep. Down.
All right. Anything else?
Nope, I think that's it.
All right. That is the cultist turn. All right. I'm gonna again just roll a little lovely little 1d20. All right. Think. I'm trying to see how I want to do this. All right. You know, I'm just gonna keep chanting. I'm just gonna keep chanting. I'm just gonna keep doing their thing for right now. Rantok, you're up.
Okay. I've been waiting for this. I'm excited. I'm gonna cast something I haven't done yet. I'm gonna do Thunder Wave, but since a lot of guys are already dead, I'm gonna reposition myself actually real quick.
Thunderwave is great.
I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. That looks about right. I'm gonna move right there, and then Thunderwave. Let me throw it in the chat real quick, just so everybody can see it.
Isn't that going to push the dead body around as well?
I have no idea, but we'll move him back if we need to, or not move him back if that's what we want to happen.
Cube.
Let's see, and then all right, to cast Thunderwave, I just need to do a public roll. What level do I want to cast it at? Spell using spell some no, I'll just do first level cast. Oh, I can't see my dice. What'd I get? Is that 10? Does that say 10?
10.
For you. Yep, so it's 10 thunder damage.
Wow, look at all that damage.
So that's that whole space. Alright,
Hell
so they
yeah.
need to make con saving throws. Alright, so I'm gonna go this guy. Do a con.
Do you have to do individual throws for all of them, or is there like a widget where you can go blam for the whole party?
I could, so there's not a pre-built widget. I could either do each one. I could just make one roll for all of them, which is either good or very bad.
Yeah.
Or like, so there's, I just roll
We're
like,
gonna-
for example, their con is a +0. So I know that the fact
Okay.
is that there's no additive. So there's what, 3 of them still up.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll 3 d20s
Okay.
because they don't have any modifiers. So this is
Yeah,
just
so you can
in
just
order.
do it even in chat, like a -R 3d20.
Yep. So fail, pass, fail. So the creature takes half as much damage as it isn't pushed on a successful save. So I'm gonna say this one here. So 10. All right, toast.
Okay, I see.
I like toast.
This guy takes half, is very hurt, and is not pushed. And this one is toast. And so the key is that these are all pushed away from you. Just this guy remains in the corner of the spot there. And he is barely up. Alright.
Alright, into
Action,
I go
anything else?
"Hurrah!" at the end of my turn.
Nice.
That's a free action.
No, I yell
Yeah.
thunder,
Thunder! Nice.
Thunder smite. Wasn't that what it was?
thunder.
Okay.
Thunderwave.
Alright. Clementine, you're up.
Sick. I'm about to kill this guy.
Perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, instant damage. He's dead.
Yeah. If y'all
Magic
do y'all want me
missile
to put
always
it in
hits,
chat?
right?
Yeah, magic missile always hits. It's just free damage.
Here.
Cool.
Free.
Those are the best
you have to
spells.
burn the spell slot, but it
There you
hits
go.
automatically. It's automatically a hit, and you do like several beams, but you killed him. So
Yeah, there are 3 of them, but I was like, oh, just fucking handle it. So he's dead.
We don't need to teleport anymore.
No.
Well, as far as I know.
all right. So
Bless you. Don't do it again.
there were 2 possibilities outcome for this fight. You guys, as the last cultist falls, the circle flares, and because you moved over half of them out of the circle, it does not summon what it could have, and instead summons
Which
this
is bad.
guy. Let me make sure his health bar is seeable.
Does it finish
just looks
summoning
like
it,
an imp.
and I can use my last 2 magic missiles on it?
No.
Come on, I only got to use 1.
No.
That was
Or you
worth
hit all
asking.
of them in the one dude.
At the end of your turn, the circle flashes and this guy pops up, and it's now Killua's turn.
Killua.
Teleport us.
That thing goes immediately after Killua's turn. The spirit. So I can't teleport yet, but I can in a moment. Killua is going to do...
And I'm going to roll this thing into initiative real quick, too, since it's different.
Nice.
Query Whisper, don't. This. Okay, cool. So I'm going to quickly roll it
Oh.
in.
If you teleport now, it'll hit Rantok. Maybe.
I have an opportunity spell though. If people like engage in opportunity attack and stuff like that.
Alright. So you're doing Ice Knife, range spell attack.
Yeah. I was just waiting for you to be ready before
Yep.
I started rolling.
Yes, please do.
Why? I clicked on it. I don't know why it rolled damage.
Because it. Oh, you need to do a range spell attack first, and
I
then click on the
clicked
spell.
on it. That's what I did.
That was happening last
Don't
time.
I kill?
See?
Yeah, yes. Click on a range spell attack first.
Where do you see range?
On the main attacks list, there should be a range spell attack, I believe. I made that for her, I think. I think so. Let me double check.
Oh, did anyone else hear a little tiny maybe?
Oh, that was me.
No.
I
I didn't
okay.
think you were talking, and I just heard.
All
I
right.
mean, what's D20 plus... What, Dex?
Hold on. It's for. It's whatever your spellcasting. It's like a D20 plus your spellcasting modifier, which is 5. Spell attack bonus is 5, so it's 1D20 plus 5.
I have the wrong name up. Sorry.
It's all good. 15 does hit.
Can
so,
you take the first damage that I rolled since I already rolled it?
Yes. So it takes the 6 piercing, and then it needs to make a dex save or take the 2d6. So it's going to take the 6 first and foremost, and then it needs to make a dex save or take the 8. Okay. Fails. So it's going to take, literally, describe how it kills it.
Eye shard right in the center of its chest, and as the eye shard explodes, so does its body.
Nice.
Hell yeah, Killua.
And
Killua's a really awesome character. This character sheet's so great. Fucking
Maybe Raleigh just
Clementine
sucks.
sucks.
Maybe Larry just sucks.
Yeah, Larry just sucks. You hear that, Larry? You suck.
And with that, we are out of combat.
Except for the unconscious dude.
Yeah, well, he's not.
That's
I
right.
would like
Can we
to.
interrogate?
I would like to tie him up with my hempen rope.
So I just want to show you guys real quick So I had it to where if all the cultists die within like 5 feet of the circle, it would trigger like what they were actually trying to summon. And I'll show you guys what it was.
Ah,
Ooh,
Yeah.
Ew.
this sounds like fun.
So
That's like
you guys avoided it. You guys, the Rantok's
yeah.
fucking move.
Nerk.
Yep. That blasted him out. Fucking got it. So once you pulled the first guy, I was like, ooh, interesting wrinkle to this. If you guys move more than like half, it won't trigger the big bad. And you blasted him out, so good job.
Thunderwave
Nice.
for the win. Let's go.
Yeah.
I know, and I said thunder.
Because it didn't have all that blood. You just got a little blood imp. You didn't get the big blood bad, so. Anyway,
Blood bag.
I said bad.
Um,
Big
ah.
bad, but I said blood. Anyway.
So
Do they
that
have
spirit.
any shit? I want to rifle through their shit.
Oh, well, I'm gonna tie this guy up first.
Good idea.
I'll just-
Like 8 of these guys.
That spirit that I summoned lasts for an hour. Just FYI. So it just is hanging out for an hour.
Amongst them, they have 33 silver.
When you hear the sound of thunder, don't you get too scared. Just grab your thunder buddy and say these magic words.
Fuck you,
thunder.
thunder.
You can
And now the stream's muted because it's copyrighted. Anyway.
Literally, that was the whole thing when he was doing that. That's all I could think in my brain.
Amazing. Alright, so you guys, there are 33 silver amongst the bodies if you guys want to search them. Cultist just
What
had
does silver
like...
convert to? Because I have like 100 and I
Ten-
want to just.
10 silver for 1 gold.
Okay, so I'm gonna put 10 extra gold pieces.
So
To
it's
make
the
it
same
easier.
thing for copper. It's 10 copper for 1 silver, 10 silver for 1 gold.
Got it.
So
I'll
how
just
many-
take 5 of these. No, that'll make it harder. Yeah, I'll take 5 of them. You guys.
There are
can
5
switch
of us. All of us, except for 2 people, can have 7. 3 of us can have 7. 2 of us can
I
have
took
6.
6.
I'll have 6 then.
Okay.
All right, I'll have 7.
And I guess Killua and I will have 7.
Do we have anybody magic-y that has mind reading?
I don't have mind
I don't think
reading. But I have
Okay.
I mean,
identify.
Rantok has inanimate objects. that
You could talk to the mask.
You
Yeah.
could.
Are any of the masks intact enough for us to take?
Yeah, I'd say so. The ones
So
that
I don't
got
know if
like
I want
thunder
to, though,
blasted
'cause
may be a little
sometimes-
worse for wear, but the one that you like thorn whipped over here has a fully intact one for sure.
I'll take
Sorry,
it and
what?
put it in my bag, but I'm not gonna wear it.
Okay.
It could be evil.
Yeah,
I don't know if
sure.
we have anyone.
Like,
Nick,
I
can
have
you?
one spell
or
slot
Nick, can
left,
you-
and I can use it to either talk to inanimate objects, or I could also use Divine Sense, I think it's called.
Well, we are still at
talk
the
to
beginning
you.
of the day, so using up all of your spell slots first thing is
Yeah.
Seems like a bad
not
idea.
ideal.
Save it.
Wait a minute, Divine Sense. Maybe that doesn't cost anything. I'm reading through it. Let me throw it.
It's
in the
like
chat.
a once or twice per day thing. I think it's based on like your
But
one plus
all
your
that would do
charisma
is tell
modifier.
us that's.
It
all
says
that-
I can
all
use
that would
it a
do
number
is-
of times equal to 1 plus my charisma modifier,
So 5
yeah,
times.
per long rest. Yeah. So
Yeah.
and my charisma is +2.
Oh,
It's
3
not worth
times.
it though, because
So
we
I can
already
do it
know
3
it's pretty
times?
evil.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we could maybe get a closer sense of what it is exactly.
No, Divine Sense only really tells you evil or not, basically.
you know the type, but you can pretty well discern that anyway. But they were summoning a little like imp devil thing, so it's like infernal magic or like infernal
Yep.
sorcery, whatever.
They're speaking abyssal, so it probably came from
Do you
Avernum.
want me to use talk to inanimate objects?
No, we can wait.
Okay.
I think we're
No,
good.
we could probably try to do an investigate on the bodies of the people that they had there.
They look like Lucius Malfoy.
Do they have anything important, or are they just peasants?
Give me an investigation check.
I'm not good at that. Oh, it's not bad though.
Not bad. Worse. Yeah, you check out the bodies that have been essentially sacrificed. It appears to be some travelers that were going on the road. Like, one of them has like a basket, like they're probably coming from town. going back to their like cottage or whatever, and we're just accosted on the road.
Are there any trails leading from this? I guess they took the cultists probably took the path to get to this little grassy area. Okay.
Like I said, this is not like you're going to a castle that is like in shambles. This is not a well-traveled road. It's kind of like a more, like I said, it's grown up. The picture doesn't do it quite justice, but it's more brushy and like definitely not like often traveled. So they probably
Like,
accosted these guys
local.
on the trail and then pulled them back here off of like away from prying eyes.
How do we check whether we recognize the mask or their cloaks or anything like that?
Either be a history or a religion potentially.
Okay, I'll try religion.
Okay.
I just want to. I'm looking for if it's spider related.
This just seems to be. This is not like criminal enterprise. This is a weird, like religious cult of, like, not Satanism. Obviously, 'cause we're in D&D realm, but it's a infernal cult that it was trying to summon a devil into this world
Yeah.
Can
using human sacrifices.
I do an Arcana check to, I don't know, just to like discern some information about maybe the specific type of magic they were using, or
I mean, it's pretty. So they were just doing like
it's
an
pretty
infernal,
obvious.
summoning ritual.
Yeah. We could probably
They
just
were
head to the castle.
Clearly trying to summon something bigger with this amount of blood, even to the point that it likely would have used up their bodies as a conduit. But having interrupted it enough and pulled their source of lifeblood away from the ritual, it only summoned a smaller, lesser, like, imp-type devil. So, it could have been much worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could just move on at this point.
All
To
right.
the castle.
To the castle. All right, let's say that
Huzzah!
the wildfire spirit lasts for an hour, so it will dissipate before you guys get to the castle.
Hey,
I'm going
okay.
to remove it for now, and then I'm going to move to where I can copy and paste you guys a little bit easier.
It was just your regular old blood summoning ritual that we.
Yeah,
happened
you know,
upon.
the usual. The usual. Alright. So you guys travel, and you guys finally come across... You start to see through the trees a little bit of a large, ruined stone structure that you assume to be Cragmaw Castle.
Woo!
Oh, you can see it.
Hell yeah.
Can we see anyone on the parapets?
Give me
Or
an
is it like
investi-
empty
give me a perception check.
perception?
I can't see anything.
Can we
I'm
all
still
do
in the-
perception checks?
I have not moved you guys on the map yet, because it's
Oh,
the
okay.
map is not very big for this. I don't want to like place you until I'm aware of like where you guys are going.
Got
Like
it.
where you guys are, like which side you're coming from, that kind of stuff.
Ooh, we're not paying attention at all when we walk up to this castle. Except for
Killua.
So as you guys are approaching this castle, there is a and Killua can see this better with her nature senses, but there is a more like front entrance to this. And you can see that there is like some of the the towers are kind of like crumbling and in ruins a little bit. It's definitely like an older, not kept up castle that has just been like moved into by these forces. So, do you want to approach like the front? Do you want to circle around it? Kind of like what are you guys thinking?
we should probably not go in the front door, but that's just my opinion.
Let's find a side entrance.
Is there a moat around this castle, or it's just a comes
Side
out
entrance.
of the grass?
There's not a moat that you can tell. You guys are trying to be kind of back a little bit, still behind the trees and brush a bit to not be seen, but you don't see any kind of like obvious moat. It's just like kind of amongst the brush and the trees. There's just ruins of the structure. It's a little bit clearer, kind of up closer to it, but it's still like there's not like a dip of like a natural moat or berm or anything.
I would like to look for a side entrance, like Clementine suggested.
I agree.
All right. So you guys, your perception checks were not the best. Um,
Rantok.
so
Dude,
as you
perception
circle the castle, oof.
God
Alright,
damn
so-
it!
To the west end is the main entrance, which you guys were kind of approaching, so from the west side of it. As you circle around, on the south side, you see another, potentially an entrance. It's kind of like a little alcove that might have another door housed in it. It's hard to tell. You don't visibly see any like guards or anything. In fact, you don't visibly see anybody in this thing. But there is a little bit of smoke rising from perhaps some fires that are interior to the structure. So you think it is inhabited, but you don't actively see anybody like while you're walking around it. You walk around, you're on the east side now. There's like a large tower. You don't see any obvious entrances or doors or anything. Go on the north side of it. There's more damage to this side, some more walls that are kind of crumbling. You're not sure if you can get in that way. There's potentially you could try to do so, because it's, like I said, it's kind of ruined.
How tall is this castle?
It's like I said, it's kind of in ruins. It had some towers that were a few stories tall, but it's kind of like
Okay.
you doubt that the upper floors are either in use or safe to use because a lot of it's kind of caved in. So it's built up a little bit. It's kind of like a raise, like a lot of the castles that are built like a natural rock outcropping. So it's you have to come up to it from any direction. But beyond like the kind of what we call the ground floor, there's really not much above it because it's all in ruins. So the towers that were there are kind of in like jagged pieces going up. There's not really like a second level to it.
So, and then the surface of the outside wall, is it like bricky, like climbable, or smooth?
It is like hewn stone, but there are several places where the wall is like crumbling that you think you could potentially climb, but just an understanding of climbing up a crumbling wall takes time where you'll be exposed in the open. So there potentially you could potentially try to sneak. There's always a chance that would work. You might also knock loose some stones. They could hear you. There's definitely different ways they can go.
Well, we know Clementine doesn't have the best athletics.
Clementine doesn't have the best anything.
If I shoot a radiant symbol into the dark alcovey part that we saw, would it light up the interior?
You wanna know what sucks?
Enough for a flash, or is it not like bright enough for that?
I would say yes. It's gonna like go in like kind of hit this wall like where this is at. And it'll flash. I would say that's also like throwing a flashbang. Like it's probably gonna be noticed.
Yeah.
You wanna know what sucks?
What?
Killua has Pass Without a Trace,
There we go.
but it's not
Why does it
prepared.
Oh.
We can sleep outside the castle.
I mean, it's been so. I guess you guys
I
got
would
up.
have taken that if I were
You
to.
traveled. Encounter. You traveled. It's probably early evening. It's not sunset yet. At this point.
I would not set a fire though. We could just. Is that you have to set a fire for a long rest?
No, not necessarily.
Oh, okay.
You said sleep for 8 hours, but it just needs to be like more to the end. I mean, you could go to bed early, I guess, but it would be. It's still daylight at this point. It's not dark yet, so it would be. It's still the same day.
Bring daylight savings.
Yeah.
What's everyone's stealth bonus? Because we could just try to sneak. around.
Clementine is -1.
-1. I've got 4.
6.
I'm guessing Rantok is 1.
Actually, I got a bonus when I leveled up last time. I'm at +2.
There you go.
Killua is 1.
I could sneak in and find an entrance. Let you guys in.
Well, I think it's open, right? That
Putting the
alcove.
brick-
I think
We
it's
could all
open. It's
sneak
just
in.
whether or not we're gonna get caught going in is the question.
I can go first because I'm sneaky.
You
And
can
have
go
dark
first. So you
vision?
can get in, but will we be able
And-
to also get in without being
Well, I can
caught?
get in and see what's going on.
Go
and
check
if
it
it's really
out.
bad, be like, all right, sneak back out.
Scout mission.
Does that make sense?
No,
Yes.
I hear what you're saying.
All right, so stealth check. Yeah, yeah. Am I? Yes.
I think that's
Alec?
good.
Well, I'm just waiting for you guys. Like, what's your plan? So you're
So
gonna
I'm gonna
stealth.
sneak in and
Uh-huh.
check the coast inside to see if it's clear for everybody else to come in. Because I have a good stealth check, and then if it's
Just
good, I'm gonna call the rest of them to come. If it's bad, I'm gonna come back out because I'm sneaky.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So stealth check, right?
Okay, give me a stealth roll.
Blam.
Okay.
Nice. Dude.
I'm real sneaky.
In the alcove. Are we supposed to be seeing a map, or is it
Not
just-
yet. I was still like, so the map that they gave me for this, which is
Is
part of the
interior?
module. Well, it's not large. So like, if I put you on the map, you're within like 10 feet of the castle wall. So I'm like, I have to have a good idea of where you're going first before I just throw you on this map. Else you're gonna be able to see everything immediately. So
I'm standing
um,
against the castle wall next to the alcove where Nisha's sneaking in, so that if someone does look out, they don't see us huddled there.
I like it.
So
okay, so I'm going to. All right, I'm gonna move. All right, so I'm gonna put Nisha on this map, and then not moving everyone yet. I'm gonna go ahead and move Nisha on here, and then Rantok, you said you're gonna run up onto the, like up against the wall. Is what you're trying to do?
Yeah, stepped away for a moment.
Okay.
He's gone.
Oh, sorry, not Rantok. Orwick.
Yes.
Okay. So Orwick, I need you to also make a stealth check.
okay, because I'm against. Well, yeah, I'm huddling against the wall, but I won't make.
Yeah, you're
stealth
running up to huddle against the wall.
check. Yeah. Oh no.
Oof.
All right.
I see the smile on our DM's face.
Yeah, you know, 6 is not great.
I don't like when Alex smiles like that because it's like, oh God, what are you about to do to our party? It stresses me out so bad.
All right, so you guys, let me get my description for what you're seeing.
Because I had a good stealth check. No one sees me.
All right. So as you come up on the south side of the castle here, you see this little alcove I was mentioning, and you see an overgrown path leads to a passage that climbs up into the wall. There's little stairs there. A large, actually you haven't seen that yet, so yep. You look up above where that little so if you look at the map, there is this little path. It goes to here, and there are steps leading up, kind of like up like the little rampart here. And then there's 2 arrow slits that look out from the interior of the castle here.
I can't
gonna
see
go-
on roll 20.
Well, can I sneak into the stairs and see what's looking around the corner? Like, hey.
What were you saying, Orwick?
I'm refreshing my roll 20 to see if that shows up. I'm still in the pathway.
Oh, did I not? Who did I move? I grabbed the wrong character. Oh, I
No,
haven't,
that's
haven't,
me.
I just haven't moved you yet. My bad. All right.
Oh, there we are.
Yeah, my bad.
What is this, amateur
cool.
hour?
Apparently.
So is this the alcove that we're in yet, or is that where
This
that
is a little
path
alcove
leads to?
here, where like the stairs go
Okay.
up. There's a little like this little alcove in the wall where the stairs go up. So they only lead into the
So-
castle.
And
There's
Nisha
a
was heading into there
there
already.
is a crumbled wall here as well that you could potentially climb up that leads up into the tower. So there's 2 arrow slits kind of overlooking this entrance. And give me perception checks.
Okay. Oh, I just the wrong one.
Ah!
What is that? 2 performances.
Oh. Anyway.
There's so many d20s on my screen.
I was like, what the fuck's happening? Alright, so as you, Alright. Nisha with the nat 20 on perception. You see the glint of the eyes of a couple goblins. looking out from the arrow slits.
Hmm.
Oh gosh. So they can see us. So no sneak attack.
So currently, you don't know if they've seen you or not. I will say, however, that Nisha rolled very well in stealth, and Orwick has not. So Orwick walks up next to you, and he's like stepping on twigs and shit.
Yep.
Perfect. Okay. Can I? Since they probably haven't seen me yet, can I try to aim for one of those goblins in the little thingy with my longbow, with a sneak attack or a light crossbow?
Yes. I will say that kicking off combat will kick off combat.
Okay.
Unless you, like... I mean, obviously there's two of them there. So, killing one, unless you can kill both in a round, which you only have one attack, is going to kick off, like, oh, we're being under attack! Like, kind of scenario.
So if I do sneak attack on one, would it allow me to do radiant beam?
Potentially, yeah.
You guys want me to try to take out the two goblins, sneaky like?
I can.
Oh
we're
my
not
God.
in combat, right?
Clementine,
What?
fuck off.
Was that a fart?
No, she just whispered like 100 D20s to me.
I'm just.
We're not
saying
in
that.
combat, right?
No, we're not in combat yet.
Can I use Step of the Wind to try and like jump up this crumbling wall area
Sure.
quickly?
What's the... Give me the... Throw it in chat if you don't mind. I just want to see the wording of it. No, it gives you, like... double for the turn.
So my
Okay.
jump distance double for a turn. So we're not in turn order, but I didn't know if that would give me like better check. For
I would say that-
doing a thing.
It'd probably be, like, difficult terrain to climb up this, but if you're doing... something when you could probably just use it as, like, normal terrain to go up this. Because you're moving twice speed, like you're like jumping up this thing, so
Yeah.
you could get up it within a round, instead
Okay.
of taking like 2 rounds to do it.
Cool. Since we saw them, I'm gonna go ahead and do that
Okay.
and spend a key point, and then move my character, I guess, up the wall, and then
And you're
I
separate
can't
from me.
move vertically.
Yeah.
It won't let me go up one.
Yeah, I will. So I will talk about what happens here in just a second.
Okay.
So, as you're going up this, so that helps you get up it quickly. Make another stealth check to see how, or actually do a. I guess stealth. Stealth is probably the best option here. 16. So let me see what's there. Okay. So as you run up this wall, Nisha, are you going to like attack the two in the window as he's doing this?
Yes.
Okay.
To help
I'm doing
distract.
it. I'm doing it crouching tiger style. Like
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and move everybody onto the map to where we can be ready for this to kick off in a second.
All right. So I'm gonna do my
Uh,
I guess my short bow.
Grab everybody on the map.
I'm gonna go to the one on the left first. If that's okay.
Yep. So, all right. We'll handle this immediate thing. So go ahead and roll your bow attack on the eye in the window. Uh, 22 hits.
With a sneak attack.
Yes, because you rolled good on sneak. So they did not on stealth. All right,
Wow.
so poof.
And then I'm gonna trigger the radiant beam.
Yep.
I gotta roll a d20.
D20 plus your was it plus your dex? Is that what we did?
So I think it's 4.
Yeah. So D20 plus 4 to hit. 12 plus 4, 16. Does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage. It's a 1d6 for that. 6, nice. He is quite hurt, but does not go down, and he yelps and yells out. So
Good.
as this is happening, Orwick runs up the rock pile into the castle. And as you run up here, there are 3 bedrolls that all have goblins sleeping on them.
Oh,
Ah.
God.
Are they
As you
awake?
run up here, and the one that Nisha attacks yelps, they are startled awake. And with that,
Whee!
we're going to trigger initiative.
And that
Hey.
wall next to them is that crumbling, or is it a that's a solid one there?
Which one?
The one that's curving to the left of them?
This wall over here?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a solid wall.
Okay.
That's like the outer wall of the castle.
Yep.
I am so sorry. I whispered my initiative to you. My bad. I have fixed that setting.
Okay, I got it. Alright, I gotta roll Gabos.
I wonder if Larry is
Into
watching this stream right now.
You stuck, Larry.
I turned my
so.
character into fight mode.
I'm glad the enemy initiative kind of sucks too.
Alright, is everyone in to initiative? I think we're got everybody. 3,
Clementine
4,
with the
5.
initiative.
Yep.
Yeah, right?
Alright,
The fuck?
first to act is Orwick. As you run up here and you
Okay.
see these 3 out, they are startled awake. So they are currently prone.
Okay.
And they're in their beds.
I am going to go ahead and move out of there because it's a little frightening. Oh. And I'm going to try to hit this guy.
Alright, as you run
With-
into... Hold on.
Ah,
Here, let's put you right here on this corner real quick, because
Okay.
as you run into this room, so this is room 7. This is a banquet hall. So you guys had seen some smoke kind of rising from the interior of the castle. And as you round the corner, there's this banquet hall, and there is just a myriad of little goblins that are feasting and laughing and having a grand old time. So,
Oh my God, there's so many.
I have one
Uh,
Loki's gift left. I can run in and say, guys, you gotta go somewhere else because
No, we just need to attack and pile through them.
So the western portion of this large hall ends in a wall of rubble, but the remainder is still intact. This must once have been the castle's banquet hall with a soaring ceiling 25 feet high, 2 large wooden tables with plain benches stand in the middle of the room, and a brass brazier full of glowing coals is tucked into one corner. 3 dishes, half-full stew pots, moldy heels of bread, and gnawed bones cover the table. And you see, as you look across the room as you run in here, across the room in kind of this corner over here is a fat cantankerous goblin. It looks a little bit bigger than the other ones.
Where?
the one on the right.
Yeah.
King
Okay.
Goblin.
Okay.
Got it.
I'll
Can-
put something
Yeah,
on
can
him
you have
to.
a marker?
Yes.
We can't
he's
see him though on our own map because we're not inside yet, right?
Yeah,
Right.
I'm looking at the stream.
The main map.
I'm trying to see what emblem I want to use for him. He's just a big boy.
Oh, I guess I'm the only one that can see all this on my
Yeah.
character sheet.
I don't even know what emblem I want to use for this guy. Here. Alright, so he's big dude. Alright. So,
Is there
anyway,
an emblem of a cheeseburger?
no, sure not. Sure not. Alright, so Orwick, as you round the corner, this is what you see as you round this corner. What do you want to do?
Turn around and leave.
Since I am surprised, well, I'm going to.
And I will say that
throw
also
it-
there is a stone door right here. And then this
Okay.
wall right here that you're next to is crumbled, so even though there's... Honestly, I'm not even sure like why that's hidden. Let me fix that real quick. This is pre-done. So
yeah, like these
this
walls
wall
are
is
black
like
up here.
busted.
Okay,
walls
and that door
crumbled.
just goes into that room.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to. The one that is almost dead, I'm going to shoot or throw a dart at it.
Okay.
Let's see.
That does not hit.
Does not hit.
Does not hit.
All right. Let me see. And then I am going to. So I don't have. I like moved a little bit from that space. Yeah.
Yeah, you like ran up here and like you moved like I'd say like 5 feet, and I applaud you because there's a lot going on.
Since I have fairly high speed, I'm gonna go ahead and run down this hallway in an attempt to check out what's in here.
So I will say that you used, say you used probably 30 feet getting up here because it was difficult terrain, but you used Step of the Wind, so I gave it to you. Oops, I don't want to be just doing a square.
Yep.
So say you've burned 30 feet of normal movement, so that'll be up to you to use if you want to do a dash or anything like that.
So it doubles my. Oh, yeah.
Because it would have been half speed to get up here, but I gave you full speed because Step of the Wind.
Got it.
So you've used your normal movement to get up here in a turn.
Cool. Okay, got it. So it wasn't in our turn order, or it was.
We weren't in initiative yet, but it was everything kicked off quickly. So
yes,
it is Larry. What's up?
Yo.
I think I'm gonna just run a little bit more into here.
Okay.
Okay, cool. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to see what that was.
All right, cool. So you're gonna, I guess, dash as your like action.
Yep.
All right.
And if I'm dashing from here, I was here. I'm gonna move a little bit closer to this opening.
Okay.
There we go. In an attempt, hopefully, to draw some of them towards me, because they haven't necessarily seen everybody else.
So as you're actually standing at the entrance to the castle,
Cool.
I guess I should have read this out a little bit as well, but the castle consists of 7 crumbling towers of different sizes and heights, but the upper stories are all in varying states of collapse. You look out as a short flight of steps leads up to this terrace in front of you at the main entryway, and then there's these 100 doors in the little hall behind you, and a round towers loom over the entryway with dark arrow slits looking down on the terrace there where you're standing. And I'm going to do something real quick.
Nisha missed the peanut.
The peanut? I did miss the
What
peanut.
peanuts?
Where's the peanut?
Okay.
You'll have to check the YouTube stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Alright, so anyway, so you are there trying to draw attention, basically?
Yep.
Alright, anything
That's
else?
what I missed with my dart. I can't do my bonus action.
Yeah.
And I'm not close to anyone, so
Okay.
I don't want to get surrounded.
Alright, that is Clementine.
Clementine tries to run up the wall. Actually, what I would
Jesus.
like to do is... so I can see in there. I can see, like, through these arrow holes, right? Enough.
You can see, like, the very front one because it's at an upward angle, so the only one you can see is the one that's, like, right up against it.
That's fine. I would... This is what I want to do. This might be a little bit meta, but just let me do it anyway.
Wow.
I'd like to cast that. Because I can see this one.
Yeah.
I'd like to cast it just behind it. Assuming that it has buddies, so that it can also be included
You
in the
can't
hit.
see past him, but you can definitely put it on him.
It doesn't say somewhere that I can see. It just says a point of your choice within range. It doesn't say a space that you can see.
I just don't... I know it doesn't say that.
Well, other spells that want you to cast...
I understand. I'm saying, I think it's a judgment call. You can't see in the room.
Okay, then Clementine can't do anything.
You can put it on the guy. In the room. I'm saying you can't put it in the middle of the room and get all of them.
I'm not putting it in the middle of the room.
Okay.
I'm trying to put it directly behind the guy so that he's included and whatever else might be nearby. I'm not saying the middle of the room. I'm saying he's here.
Mm-hmm.
Put it right behind him. In the space behind him.
But I'm saying you're at a downward angle looking up. You see like his face. You can put it on him. I don't think you can put it past him.
I don't understand why not. Because this doesn't say a spot that I can see.
It doesn't make sense to me.
You wouldn't be able to see past him because you're too short.
It doesn't matter whether or not I can see past him. I could put it in the middle of the castle if it's within 6 feet, if I wanted to.
You know through the middle of the castle? Maybe it's a wall.
Yeah, and it could be. There could be a wall right behind him.
Alright, wording from DMBot says you can target a location within 60 feet if you can't see it, as long as you have a clear path to the point and know its location.
Okay, just tell me where I can put it. We're gonna get all
That's what she said.
semantic-y.
Okay. You put the
Grace.
on the guy.
It's Grace.
Okay.
Peanut!
It'll still deal a lot of damage.
Yeah. You still get like half the goblins there.
Okay. Are you waiting for me to roll damage? Is that what's happening?
Okay, so what shatter? They have to make a save. So they each need to make a con saving throw. So they need to roll. What was that? 4. Yeah, 4 con saves. So let me roll some con saves. So the one you can see. Fail. So I'm gonna put a
12.
red marker
Spell
on
save
him.
DC is 12.
Okay. Next. Fail.
What am I hearing? What noise am I hearing?
I don't know. Maybe somebody's watching video.
Yeah, someone watching a video.
Nat 20, if I can succeed on that one. And then the last one... failed. So, go ahead and roll your 3d6. All but one of them takes the full damage.
Whoops.
Yep, so Toast, even the one that takes half damage is Toast. They're all dead. All 4 of those.
Okay. Oh, you need to move the fire spirit with us.
It dissipated because it's been over an hour.
Okay.
You can resummon it if you would like, but it is not currently here.
It did.
Alright, so all those are Toast.
Toast!
And then does it do anything else other than just... I'm gonna just make a fucking, like, luck check because this place is halfway falling apart anyway. 5 is not great. Okay, so... The place rumbles and some more shit, like... I'm gonna... Also, I don't know why this is like this. I'm gonna go ahead and delete this because it's open. Yeah, the place like rumbled. It's in danger of fucking collapse for that room. Alright, anything else?
No, Clementine can't do anything.
Alright, Nisha, you're up.
Do you want me to roll d20s?
Yes, please do for your Wild Magic Surge.
So, can I run up this hill?
You can. It is difficult terrain going up it, so you'll be, not circle, son of a bitch. This 10 feet is actually 20 feet, because it's difficult terrain as you climb up it.
Okay. And do I need to do an athletics check?
So
or
you'll
anything, or
burn, it would take This is actually going to be
My whole
35
movement.
feet to here. Let's add an
Okay.
extra 10.
Okay, so I can't go that far because I can only move 30 feet, correct?
Yeah, you can go, if you want to go to here, though, you can reach there.
I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll do that. How come I can't move myself? Okay, come on, Grace.
There's still a
Who?
lot of goblins left up here.
Can you move your token, or is it not letting you do it?
It's not letting me do it. How do I? Oh, I got it. I figured it out.
You're on the
Dum-dum.
measuring tool.
Bam. Did it.
Nice.
All right. And then can I use my rapier on that goblin there?
Yes, it will not be sneak attack.
Yeah. Correct. Yeah.
They are well aware that you guys are here.
Yeah.
8 does not hit, unfortunately.
Perfect. Of course it doesn't. All right. Then I'm done.
All right, Killua, you're up.
Killua wants to start off by shifting. It's a bonus action.
Okay.
Into the more bestial appearance. So that gives 4 temporary HP as well. Did that change, or does it still just says 21?
It just says 21. The temp HP is just on your sheet.
Okay. Temporary HP and walking speed is increased by 10. Okay, so she can now move 40 feet.
Okay.
So this is also
What is-
up.
Yes.
So
What
it's
is
an
the beast
additional
form
10
that you
feet.
turn into?
Yep. Additional 10 feet.
Larry's described it, I think, as like a more wolfy form with like elongated limbs, I think. Is that correct, Larry?
A werewolf.
And she's a swift stride shifter. It's
Yes.
her variant.
So an additional 10 feet to go up this wall, correct?
Yes. So it'll be
All right.
35 feet to there. Fan, what's up?
Fan! So... Oh, these guys are all dead, right?
Yeah.
Are there any else? Okay.
I mean, you don't need to get up there.
Okay, thanks. I guess I'll have Killua move here.
All right, so it's 35 feet.
Yeah.
Havoc, welcome in.
Yo!
Hey, Havoc.
So, Killua will move there. So that was bonus, move, attack,
Sure.
action. We'll do
Sure.
Thorn Whip in classic Killua fashion. On
Okay.
this one, right in front of Nisha.
Oh, also, I totally forgot. So Nisha still missed, but they are prone, which means that you have advantage on melee, but disadvantage on ranged for those 3 that are on the bedrolls.
Okay.
So like I
So-
said, you still missed on yours, unfortunately, but Killua,
Next
are
time.
you doing Thorn Whip?
Yeah, Thorn Whip.
That'll be a disadvantage to their prone.
It doesn't say that it's ranged. Oh, okay, never mind. I guess it says range 30 feet.
Yeah, it's a ranged attack.
Is it just the first one that's prone?
All 3 of these that are in this corner are on bedrolls. They were laying down, taking a nice little snooze whenever you ran up to them, so they are still prone.
Okay.
They've not gotten up yet.
Well, that would probably miss then. Sorry, give me a second. Maybe I could...
You're not great
Sorry.
about marking them, but any of these little, like, stone rectangles are doors. Just FYI for folks. Doors. Doors.
But that door is kind of useless because of the
Yeah, the
rumbly
wall's, like, collapsed. Yeah.
rumble.
Yep. Yeah, it's fully... That wall is toast. Especially after that shatter.
How about I
This is
move,
rumbling.
yeah, one over here. And then I'll hit this guy who's prone, but I'm gonna hit him with this scimitar. Did I see that? Yes. The scimitar, is that what I want to do? Yeah. Scimitar.
Okay. So this is with advantage. 22 definitely hits. Roll your damage.
Sorry.
All right.
And that will be the end of Killua's turn.
And also, so the southwest tower of the castle is little more than a heap of rubble. Several ragged bedrolls are scattered around across the remaining floor space, and a small twisting passage leads east to the ruins. As you guys can see. East, yeah, whatever, anyway. But yeah, that's for this little bunk spot here. Alright, that's her turn. It's going to be the goblin's turn. So, starting from the bottom corner here.
Heckin' gobos.
These are going to stand up. They use half their movement to be to stand up from prone. First one's going to swing on Nisha. They've got scimitars.
Yay!
Right. So here's a swing on Nisha. It's a nat 20, of course it is. Jesus fuck. For 8 damage.
This is some bullshit.
Yeah.
It's some bullshit. Alright,
Alright,
where am I?
next one's going to run up. And going to attack.
Fuck
this.
Wait.
What? It's when they end their turn within 5 feet.
Alright, fine. I'm still trying to figure out this character.
Yeah.
Don't be rude.
I'm trying to be helpful. Alright. Attack on Killua. It's not the nat 20, which is bonkers. 11 misses. That's good. Alright, this other one is going to... He's going to have to move, like, here to be to get in combat. So, Nisha actually gets an opportunity to attack as he runs by.
Yay!
So we're going to roll an attack, Nisha.
Murder time.
Okay, my rapier. Smith.
Nat 1. Oh no. We go to the fumble chart. Damn. Opportunity attack. Fucked up. It's a 16. 16's not good. Oh boy. Oh boy.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
It's fine.
Hey, all of your Discord cameras are off.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Alright, roll damage and apply it to yourself.
It's gonna be 20.
Oh!
Oh my god!
Jesus
Oh.
Christ.
Are you down?
This is
Yeah, she's
some
downed.
grade A, high quality bullshit.
Well then. Alright, so Nisha's downed. The goblin's gonna take an attack on Killua, the other one that ran up. So 20's gonna hit. 7 damage to Killua. Or so, yeah.
I'm just being my character right now.
Alright. And then, alright, so what's the Swift Stride thing when they end their turn and within 5 feet?
I can move 10 feet as a reaction.
Okay. So I will say at the end of the goblin's turn, I'll allow you to do that. Let me trigger the rest of the gobos here. So, the other ones in here are going to, this one's going to run out. I think even with difficult terrain there a little bit, I think he's going to make it. So he's going to run over here and attack Orwick. Scimitar attack on Orwick. 17. Does hit. Meets it beats. This is on Orwick. You take 4 damage.
Is this a melee attack?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to move the 2 back from the window slits to where I got a little room. The remaining 2 goblins in here are going to run up to the windows. And they've got short bows. They're going to start shooting out at Rantok and Clementine. So this is a short bow attack on each of you. This is for Rantok. A 21 does hit. These rolls are fucking bonkers.
Trucker.
Why do you get all the good rolls?
I don't know. You take 6 piercing. And this is on Clementine.
If it's a nat 20, I quit.
It's a 15.
Okay.
Does hit.
Close. Well, yeah, my AC is 9.
For 5.
The house always wins.
That's
Alright.
true.
That's the goblins.
Poor Clementine, her AC is fucking 9.
We haven't.
All right.
Okay, the big one is shooting out the window still.
Yes, they ran up to the windows and they're shooting out them. Rantok, you are up. Also, sorry,
Alright.
end of the turn, Killua, do you want to use your reaction to move 10 feet away?
Yeah, Killua wants to move, and these do not provoke an opportunity of attack.
Correct.
Killua will move here.
Okay.
Behind my dead body.
Yep.
No, don't move there. Don't move there.
Why?
That's where I'm going. That exact spot.
Well, then I want to go right here.
Okay, that's perfect.
Next to my dead
That's a
body.
better place for you to be, I promise.
Yeah, I'll be next to your dead body instead.
It's fine. Alright, Rantok, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna run up. Right meow.
I wanted to go there.
And I'm gonna use my breath weapon this time. To try to attack these 3 goblins. Because Nisha's down, right? So I can kind of cast it
Yep,
past
I'm
her.
dead.
Since she's
Yeah,
down.
we have allowed it before. I'll allow it again. You can blast it over her. I'll allow it.
Alright,
I'm
let me
prone.
find it. I'm looking through my list. Breath weapon, there it is.
Breath weapon's at least at head level, right?
Yeah, so this is a cone.
I
Are
do
you
the right
doing
dice?
it to like, it's a 15-foot cone, right? You get all 3, I think?
Yeah. That's basically the exact cone I was tracing before my turn.
Sweet. Alright, so they all need to make, throw that in chat if you don't mind. I think it's like,
Do I need like the actual
the
okay,
ability,
sorry.
yeah. I mean, like, they have to make a save and shit.
How, fucking damn it.
It's like, I need to make deck saves or something. Eh.
Breath weapon. Chat bubble. Public.
Can't you
Alright,
heal
it should be there.
Nisha instead of doing breath?
Shh.
I'm just gonna lay here.
Alright, deck saving throws. We're gonna start at the bottom left one, so
I
deck.
got it, don't worry.
DC your save is 8 plus your con modifier plus your proficiency bonus. So I think it's like 10 or something. What's your con modifier? Proficiency bonus is 2. Con is 0. So yes, it is 10 for this save. So if they make it 10 or better, they take half damage. So starting at the bottom left one. Dex. Alright, Dex. They're dexterous little goblins, so they will likely save. So that one saves. He's going to take half. He's going to take 3, which still fries this little guy. Next, Dex. 7 fails, so he takes the full 6. He's looking.
All right, did I roll the
real
right
messed
dice?
up.
Because I clicked on my breath weapon thinking I had to throw it to land it, but you had to do a dex save. So am I supposed to click on the 2d fire die for it instead?
No, it rolled 2d6, so it's good.
Okay.
I'm doing the either. Yeah, it's the same
Okay,
roll,
yeah, so that's the same thing that I
Yeah.
just rolled. That's
Yeah.
the same function. Okay.
Yeah. And then the last one is going to do also a fail. Wow. Really hurt. You scorch these guys. Take one of them out. The other 2 are
Nice.
very hurt. So.
Idiots. Idiot babies.
I don't think I have any kind of way to do a bonus action at my current level, so I think I'm done.
All right. Orwick, that's you. You are currently in melee with a gobbo.
I am. I'm gonna attack him with a quarterstaff.
Okay.
So he's right next to me.
Nat 20 and a nat 1. Jesus. All right, go ahead and fucking do it.
Let's
All
go.
right.
What a roll. Woo!
Let me
How
get my
about you
boost
kill
first.
this guy?
I'm just gonna use the staff and poke the staff through his neck and pull it out.
Damn.
Keep it simple.
And
Poke,
so
poke.
since I have my martial arts where I can do the unarmed strike, does that have to be in a melee range, or can I run and then do unarmed strike as a bonus action?
You can run and then do it.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and run over to where everyone else is, and just attack this guy that's in front of me here with my unarmed strike. Ooh, not good.
10 does not hit.
All right, I missed him. Oh, he ducked.
Yarp.
That's it for me.
Clementine, that's you.
Question about height. I have a range for something that is 30 feet.
Uh-huh.
They are 30 feet away from me.
And they're
Height-wise.
a good 10 feet up, so they're probably you have to move up a little bit and you can hit them.
Okay. That's fine. Can I move up to right here and hit both of these?
Yeah. Well... With the firing slits, the whole point is, like, it's harder to shoot into them.
I understand. The question is eye contact.
Can
I see them?
Yes.
Thank you. Aha! Idiots.
Alright, wisdom save. Okay. Wisdom.
I have to roll
Not
against
very
it as well?
wise. No, they just have to make saves against your spell DC. So, fail.
They have to get 7 or higher.
Okay. What do you mean 7 or higher?
If it,
Oh, okay, they can't take action on the new turn. Okay, I gotcha.
they
So,
both can't take actions on their next 2 turns.
Sweet. Cool. Alright.
That is concentration, so Clementine is busy.
Okay.
Did you just stun the big one too?
Yeah.
The one at the window? Cool.
Yeah, I stunned the idiots.
Not very wise. They've got a negative 1 to wisdom, so there you go. Alright, anything else?
I have a question. I'm just looking inside the room. So this one, like a few of these on my screen at least, they have the red X's, but they're underneath their person.
Yeah, they're all dead.
They are all dead.
Yeah.
There's not like one on an
Yeah,
alive
no,
one on top of. Okay.
I made sure they're destacked, so they're all dead.
Cool. Glare is a spell, so I'm going to do this. 5.
Oh, nice. You made a little roll for it. Cool.
I did.
Sweet. Alright.
Just
Nisha.
so you know what it is.
I need a whispered death save and a flashback.
As I lay here dying, I just think about.
I've read that book.
Yeah, I know. I think about all the times I could have held Rantok's hand, but he doesn't even give me the time of day. He only cares about his thunder gods.
He literally was out of the room without his headphones on. Amazing.
Yeah. He doesn't even give me
When
the
I
time
miss
of
all the
day.
cool stuff.
I mean, my death sword save.
Oh, was it good?
That's a flashback.
Steps over your body and
Brilliant.
breathes fire over everything.
Fucking
Yep,
brilliant.
he just hates me.
Fucking hates me.
She fucking hates me! Wow, 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 wow!
I'm gonna eat those words in a second on my next turn.
It's like the good place where it's like, all right, hour 10 of
Don't worry about
she
it,
hates
Rantok.
me and Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Killua's got it.
All right.
That's why Killua stayed close.
Sweet, Killua, you're up.
Killua is going to...
What do I need to save myself?
So, a 10 or above is a success, a 9 or below is a fail. You need 3 successes to stabilize, 3 fails, you die. A nat 20, you pop up. A nat 1, it's 2 failures.
Okay. So I just mark what it is and then do it
Yep.
again, right?
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
And if you get healed, they'll clear. They'll reset. So,
There you go.
speaking of, you take 8 points of healing, and your saves reset.
Oh, thank you! Thank you, Killua! 8 points?
Yay.
Yay.
And Killua also is still shifted.
Mhm.
That's an action. I'm trying to figure out what bonus action I can do.
What are you doing, Rantok? What are you trying to say?
I don't think...
I'm trying to read. It says show spell description. I clicked on it and then it did some weird stuff.
Oh,
with
if you don't
text.
have the spell, it like won't show for you. It's a weird thing.
Oh, way to go, roll 20.
Like, I think if I do this, it'll show. Yep. So I have
Okay.
everything.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get
Yeah.
access to.
I guess that's the.
So do
end of-
characters? Do we count as creatures?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
We're all in each of us individually is a creature.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there are
That's
some
very
things
tough.
like dominate monster versus like dominate person versus whatever. So like a dominate monster won't work
Yeah.
on a person, and that kind of stuff. There are some stuff in the spells and
Some
everything, but
specifics.
everyone too is a creature.
So it's like
Okay.
you're a creature, and then you are a type of creature.
All right. Sorry, what were you saying, Killua?
Killua is done with her turn.
All right.
Well, will she move? No, she will not move.
Okay. It's the goblin's turn.
Don't forget those two are missing their turn.
Yeah, I'm about to say a
this
couple
one and
lost
next
a
one.
turn.
Yep, I certainly recall. All right. So, this door pops open,
Oh, great, more.
Which door?
and the two guards that were in here are going to run out and gang up on Orwick.
Oh no.
Or watch out.
All three of these guys are going to attack you with advantage on this
Oh, gee.
because you
Here we
are
go.
surrounded on three sides. So, all right, let's go top one. First
They're
scimitar
trying to shoot at
attack.
me with their arrows, right?
No, sure not. It's a miss. Evil advantage. Second one.
boy.
20 does hit.
Uh-huh.
It's be 3 slashing.
Not bad.
And the last one swings on you for a 21, which is going to be 4 damage. Take 7 total from those 3 attacks. Which one of them missed? So 2 attacks, 7 damage. And then, well, that one guy's still barely up. So this is so dirty, but
You have my attention.
Do it. Do it, Anakin.
he's going to swing on Nisha. And she's prone because she hasn't stood up yet. This is with advantage.
Thanks.
What are you doing, Souls, bro?
Isn't exactly it?
I'm not sure
Yeah,
what's
that's
going
what it
on,
looks like.
but my asshole is in danger.
Oh, no.
So I'm dead.
You are downed once more.
Thank
Hey,
you.
dead yet.
Alec.
I'm not dead
You're
yet.
an
I'm
ass.
happy.
I feel happy. I want to take a walk.
Wow, what a waste of a spell.
Negative.
Alright. So dumb. I was like,
Alec is so happy about this. Don't let.
it's so dumb. God, that's so
It's
dumb.
So dumb. I'm
The
having a
happiness
great
in his
time.
voice.
You just happen to get the exact damage.
It's just like the dice tell a fucking story, and it's just ridiculous. All right, up the hall, you hear a door slam open, and oops, no. That's 5. All right, let me just do this. Boop,
It's cool. I'm
boop,
just laying down here dead
Boop.
again.
boop.
Wait, oh, more people.
Oh my god! There's more!
All right, they're gonna run out and join the fray.
Shoot me with
um,
arrows.
You know what? Actually, yes. They did have bows. They were going to take short bow attacks on Orwick.
Yay.
I know you want this, but let's see what happens.
I don't know if it'll work.
Yeah, right. So 22.
I have a reaction
Okay.
to deflect or catch the missile.
Mm-hmm.
And when I'm hit, I can reduce the damage I take from the attack by 1d10 by plus my dexterity modifier.
All right. So roll a d10 plus your dex, and you'll subtract that from the 8. If you fully subtract it, I think you catch it.
Oh, why did I do that?
Slash R.
Slash R?
Yeah. that what it is? That's right. Yeah.
There we go.
Perfect. You catch the arrow.
And then I'm gonna spend 1 key point and make a ranged attack with the weapon.
Hell yeah. Throw it right back at him.
How do I just do a generic ranged attack?
It's a D20 plus your dex, I believe.
Okay.
Sounds right to me.
Yep. It's a D20 plus 4.
I thought it was 8 again, and I was like, what the fuck?
Definitely hits. Are you throwing it back at the guy that shot it at you?
Yeah. I don't know what the damage is though.
Oh, I guess I will roll shortbow damage.
It's a missile?
It's a thrown object.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know if that counts as like a. It's not really a bow.
Does it specify
It says-
in your reaction
it says
information?
It says the missile counts as a monk weapon for the attack.
Okay.
You make this attack with proficiency. But I have simple weapon anyway, so it should be okay.
Hold on. All right, DM bot, let's go.
It's
Alright.
something damage.
When a monk uses the deflect missile feature to catch and throw an arrow back, they can use a key point to make a ranged attack with it part of the same reaction. Damage for this attack is the same as a monk's martial arts damage die plus your dex modifier. So you'll get a D4 plus your dex.
Plus
so D4
4.
plus 4.
I know this is bludgeoning, but that was the easiest way to get there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So D4 plus
Nice,
4. Excellent. So 8. You fucking kill that guy, dude.
Oh, good.
Hell yeah.
That's
Shouldn't have ran in.
amazing.
Because I wanted to get shot at with arrows.
God, it's so good. All right.
Oh,
Here's
need
the
to put it back
deal.
in there.
The second one's gonna do the same thing though. Let's see if he hits.
oh,
You
I
only
can
get
still
one
try
of
to
those.
catch it.
You only get one reaction per round though.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, but a 15 does not hit you,
Does
so he
not
misses. All right.
Dude,
Cool.
nice.
That's
Sick.
all the gobos. The other ones that are stunned take. That's their first stun turns. They have to get one more stun turn.
Correct.
All right. Rantok, you're up.
All right, I want to move up here, and I want to use my long sword as a two-handed attack to do a slashing attack to try to hit both of these guys.
Okay. Yeah. So you'll attack one, and if you have enough damage, it'll carry over to the next one. That's how we do.
So I need to do long sword, my +1 long sword, two-hand to see if I hit,
21 definitely hits.
and then I need to click on the damage part. 1d10 plus 3. And a roll.
It's definitely enough to kill both of these guys. So you do the you have homebrew rules for
Cleave.
cleave. Thank you. And you kill both of these guys with that attack.
Hell yeah.
And even though there's no electrical
Hell
symbol,
yeah.
I yell out lightning as their blood spills from their guts.
All right, I'm just gonna double check real quick. So you made a two-handed attack. So for the rest of this round till your next turn, your AC will be -2 because you put your shield away.
Not using the shield, right?
Right.
Okay.
So your shield's a +2, so your AC is 19. You'll be 17 until the beginning of your next turn.
Oh no, 17.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh no.
I know,
but
right?
How terrible.
I just wanted to.
I good armor.
I'm not good about remembering this. I want to make sure I get in the habit of like, okay, if you attack two-handed, you're not using your shield, so you don't have that benefit till your next turn.
Can I please remind everyone that Clementine's AC is 9?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's good.
Oof!
Yeah. All right. Anything else, Rantok?
I look at everybody and I go, all right.
Except for me, because I'm dying.
You can still do it from
Yep.
the
Still down.
ground.
Still.
Thanks for not aliving her.
But hey, they can't.
I
They
thought
can't
about it. I
attack
have
her
lay on
again.
hands when we have a moment to breathe.
It's fine.
All right.
I'll do
Only-
my
There's only 5 left.
Orwick, you're up. That's what you think.
Oh, I'm up again? Oh goodness.
It's because
Well,
I'm
you just had your
Yeah, you
reaction.
just had a reaction.
Then I can use lay on
Yeah.
hands for Nisha.
Okay, I'm gonna
Fine.
attack the one to my left with my quarterstaff,
Okay.
two-handed.
Rantok and I are playing Split Fiction.
15 does hit. Roll your damage. Yeah, something to
And we
start
got to
that. We
start
keep
with
saying we're
thing.
going to. We have not done it yet. All right. You fucking kill this guy.
Cool. And I would like to use my unarmed strike bonus action against the one next to me as well.
Okay. Go for it.
Bah.
9 does not hit. All right.
All right, that's all I can do. I don't want to trigger an opportunity attack.
All
So
right.
I'm gonna chill.
Clementine, that's you.
Okay, so Clementine can obviously see these two.
Mhm.
So I have a question about the concentration of this.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna put it back in the chat. So let's just easily
So you can still perform spells that aren't concentration.
just aren't concentration.
Right. You
Magic
only
missile.
have one concentration spell at a time. If it's a normal, like, just an action to do something that's not concentration, if it's instantaneous, you can do that even with the concentration going.
Uh-huh.
So,
Okay, so I can see those two.
Mhm.
I can't see any of the other ones. Because they're like all back here.
yeah, correct.
Just these two.
Yep.
But I can see the two through the little holes.
Mhm.
Does this big guy, does he have a health bar? I
Yeah.
can't see it.
He does.
Okay.
It's kind of hidden by the other one.
Yeah. I'm trying to decide, do I want to do Shatter again, or do I want to do Magic Missile? I think I want to do Shatter again, because this place is already kind of crumbling. I'm hoping it can maybe crumble not on my teammates. So yeah, I'll do Shatter again. There you go.
Alright, so you need to make con saves. Okay. Alright, so this is for Biggin. He fucking passes. A 20 and a 1. Jesus, what a roll.
This is garbage!
And then the other one passes. They both take half damage.
This is garbage?
So go ahead and roll your damage.
Half is still
14.
good.
Damn. Yeah, so you fucking kill one of them outright. And big dude is hurt but not downed. And the force of it, it rumbles. Some stones fall. I'm going to say he takes 1d4 bludgeoning from stones falling.
What about the
An
other one?
additional 2. All the rest of them are dead in there. And
Yeah,
then
but not this
it
one over here.
blasts...
It's here.
No, they're too far out. It blasts this door open also. Alright. Anything else?
Not for Clementine, no.
Alright, Nisha. Need a Whisper Death save and a flashback.
Nisha, did you see my message?
No,
Whispered
Sorry,
Death
I was
save
not-
and a flashback.
I was definitely dead. I'm sorry.
You get to reset your death counter because you got health
I did.
back. Okay,
I did.
I just want to make sure you did that.
All right. So as I lay here dying,
I read that book.
I once again think of all the times I could have just sat next to Rantok, but was too scared, and he doesn't seem interested. He only cares about his Paladin brothers and the divine right. He does not care about me. He's
Oh,
on
he's
mute,
muted.
so
He's talking, but
not
he's
even
muted.
there.
Oh, yep. Nothing.
Yeah, you're muted.
We can see you yelling, but we can't hear you yelling.
You're in the other room.
Yell
What
loud
have you
enough
done?
that it comes through disgraces, Mike.
Shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright. Killua, that's you.
Fuck, I wasn't ready. She.
Shit.
I guess I'll fucking cure wounds Nisha again.
Are you sure? 'Cause
Yeah.
It wasn't. Okay.
Oh, Rantok's not doing shit.
There's no one lurking to stab you this time.
Because he doesn't care about me.
Alright, you heal for 10.
Look at all that healing. You're welcome.
All that healing.
I want to play as Killua from now on. Larry, you
Switch
can have Clementine.
characters.
There's some tips.
Clementine
You guys
is. Clementine is. Her spells are getting more powerful, which is pretty cool. Like Shatter is really awesome.
You maybe help Larry get involved with it so you can help her feel like she loves her character.
Yeah, her character honestly is really cool, and I like it a lot. I'm genuinely jealous of this build. So, anyway, Killua does that, and
I'm still prone, but I am awake.
can
not dreaming
Killua
about Rantok
help
anymore.
Nisha stand up?
If you burn a bonus action,
Yeah, I'll absolutely burn a bonus action
okay,
and stand her up.
I'll allow it.
Excellent.
I'm a standing. I'm like this.
Nisha's standing.
Hey, somebody give me a high or a low.
Hi.
All right.
Hi. I'm high on life, man.
Damn it.
Ooh. Cool. All right.
I don't like that you said that.
Goblin's turn. All right, so
Big guy
they.
still does not get a turn.
Yep,
Just-
this is his last one of that. So he'll be fine.
Someone's
next
got to
time.
kill him before his next turn that he gets to have.
Okay, so one is in melee with Orwick. He's going to take an attack. Scimitar on Orwick.
Okay.
12 misses.
Misses.
The one on the back's going to take a short bow attack on Orwick.
I'm gonna try to catch it.
Misses, so not even.
Oh, okay.
Not even
Never
close.
mind.
From the shatters that have gone off, you hear some more like rumbling in the background, some like collapsing of like masonry and stone. You hear a roar of a large creature.
That's not great.
Where is it coming from? Do we know, or is it just
It's coming from
Charlie
this
looks like the
direction where
man
that
on the
door
screen.
opened.
okay?
So that
Charlie's
direction from
black
the castle.
and
Shatter some more.
Oh, that's hilarious. Dog's green screen now.
the dog-shaped map.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna say also that you guys are making lots of racket. You're kind of alerting the whole fucking place. To be fair.
Shatter definitely did not do that. I don't know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
it couldn't be. Couldn't be.
Very quiet still.
Interesting. It actually like.
I mean,
I'm actually not gonna do that. That's really fucking funny.
great.
It
About
says
the
like
TPKS.
they don't pay attention to noises in area 2 or 3, which is like, okay, they're just gonna ignore it. Like, what a fucking
Right.
funny little like comment to make in here. All right, module. I see what you're playing at. Really funny. Really funny. Okay.
And we're in Area 7, so they pay attention to that.
Great.
Um, 2 is like up here-ish. So, anyway, I think that's all the gobos for now.
Great.
So, Rantok, you're up.
Great.
Alright. I can't
This
see the
one
same thing as the stream.
does
My
not
view
look
is
like
more
that.
limited. Who's actually left? That guy?
Those
Yeah,
two
I'm
and
gonna
then
start.
The big guy, yeah.
That guy?
I'm gonna start deleting goblins because it says we can only like loot shit, so we're just gonna start clearing up space so we can not get confused
Okay.
because there's a lot of shit happening. So I'm gonna start deleting.
They're
dead
after
people.
Killua in the order.
Okay. So there are 3 up right now. 1 is still stunned until next round.
Alright, let's see what I got.
I guess it says he just can't act, right? Does it say he's stunned? What was the wordage on it? Verbiage?
It says it can't have a turn. I'll read it to you.
Takes no action on its next turn. Okay.
Yeah. It can't take actions on its next 2
Okay.
turns.
But it's not stunned. Because stunned condition means you get advantage on them. So it does not say stunned, it just means they
It
can't
just
act.
says you can't take action.
Okay. No double check.
Or they just don't get a turn.
Yeah. That'll work.
They're just hanging out, watching
Yeah.
all the melee.
They're just hanging out, having a good time.
Watch me fall down twice.
He's rethinking his life choices. He's busy.
Is Rantok's turn?
Yeah, I was just thinking.
Yeah.
That's why I smell smoke.
I'm
Good
gonna run
one.
up to right here. And then I'm gonna use my longsword, but I'm switching back to a one-handed stance for this one.
All right. You have flanking, so that is because you attacked the one in between you guys, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You get a 20. That's a hit. Roll your damage. flanking. Nice. You kill this guy, if you want to describe it.
I go, and then his head comes off.
Excellent.
You make a noise every time you attack?
You never know what you're gonna get.
Yes.
Is it a box of chocolates kind of attack?
It's a box of fucking kill you.
Good job.
Oh, I think I deleted one of the fucking gobos that had the initiative. Let me add them back real quick.
No,
They
they're
had
still
9.
in initiative.
What? They're all dead.
Oh.
They were not. Alright, so it's Rantok. Oh, did I? Yeah, because they just went, and it's Rantok. Alright, so now we're back around to Orwick.
Yeah.
Was Rantok, you're done, right? Sorry.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, Orwick, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna run over to the big one and try to hit him with my quarterstaff,
Okay.
two-handed.
Hits, roll your damage.
All right.
8. Yeah, fucking describe how you kill this guy.
I'm gonna knock him out the window. I don't think it's a very far fall,
He
but
gets stuck in the arrow slit and fucking gets like impaled, like crushed there. So he is
there
dead.
you go.
That's fun.
Cool. And that's all I can do.
All right. Clementine, you're up.
Clementine is going to use all 25 feet of her movement to get here.
Nice.
And then she actually has a light crossbow, which she will shoot at this guy.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yes.
It fumbled.
Ah, I love to see it.
I could go bad with an arrow, especially next to.
Oh,
Rantok,
it was almost
right?
a 20, but it's a 2. God, it was almost a 20. That would have been so bad. It's just the 2, though. All right, the 2 is you fucking fall prone. So dumb. You fucking fall on your face, and you'll get up next turn.
Why does Clementine always fall on her fucking face?
So
Jesus
fucking funny.
Christ!
I feel like that's the common theme through every session.
Strength,
God.
-1. Dex, -1.
The
All right,
crossbow
Nisha, you're
had too
up.
much power.
I can actually do something?
Yeah.
You got
Welcome
10
back.
health.
I can't see my... There, okay. Oop, wrong way. I'm gonna go... I'm gonna attack this guy right here. With my rapier.
Oops.
Commit.
Yep. Wait.
It was
Yes.
like right here. Yeah.
Yeah. You made
it
it.
was
It's fine.
like-
I was just double checking distance, but that is a
Yeah.
miss.
Oh, good. Perfect.
Yeah.
It was a miss.
All right. Anything else?
Nope. Nope. Just gonna die.
Even with advantage.
Killua.
Killua, let's do our Thorn Whip! Let's go!
Thorn whip,
Okay.
thorn whip.
30 feet. Yeah, I can reach
Holy
from here.
shit! Damn. That's crazy.
It's like I planned it or something.
Wow. Miss.
You don't know that.
But I do. That's my job. It's your job.
What? Is this one goblin fucking invincible?
Yeah,
That's
right.
3 in a row.
Ridiculous. All right.
I hate it
Anything
here.
else?
No. Killua's
Nope.
done.
Now it's
Hey.
Yeg's turn.
Yeah. Right.
Yeg's dead, baby.
Yeah,
Yeg's
Yeg is
dead.
super dead. That's not wrong. All right, this was going to it's gonna swing on I'm gonna mix it do Rantok. Well, it's not just trying to swing on Nisha every time. All right,
You
Go
just,
for it.
you just pick random names for the goblins.
no, this is per module. I didn't fucking make it up shit for this. Miss. All right,
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, finally missed.
as there is a large crashing and a bit of a roar,
Oh, great.
And this is where we will end tonight's session.
Owlbear!
That's not
Let's
too
take
bad.
cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Sick. Because I have to go to bed.
Yeah.
We all have to go to
What
bed.
if, is this a aggressive owlbear?
Yes.
Okay. Not
They
one we
have
can
kept
befriend.
him pinned. I mean, this thing comes rampaging out. It's like if they have like kept him in this castle, like locked up, but you just freed him with like collapsing part of the castle. Probably wasn't treated very well, if I'm being honest.
So why is he mad at
No one
us?
has,
He's
no
mad
one
at
has speak to
everybody.
animals, right?
No.
Mad at everybody.
Advantage, yeah. Everybody.
Hey, Killua can transform into an animal that she has seen before. She can now transform into an owlbear.
It's based on
Yay.
yes, but it's based on challenge rating. So
You have to touch it first, like Animorphs, and then you only have an hour.
Owlbear is a challenge rating 3, so it'd probably be later ability or some shit. But anyway, with that, we'll wrap up for tonight, because again, some of us have to work tomorrow. Most of us, I'm pretty sure, do. But for sure, Chaos does. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to chill this fucking music a little bit. Because, damn, intense. Alright, let's go around, get Roses and Thorns. Rantok, Roses and Thorns.
Roses. I got to use a new ability, and it worked out great when I pushed all those guys out of the blood circle.
Yeah.
And that,
That's
that,
awesome.
that felt really cool. Thorns? None. It was a pretty good session for me overall.
Not
Hell
even that. The love of his life is prone. It's fine.
No, I got plenty of lay on hands. You got healed twice. You're still here. Life is good.
That's some
It's
bullshit.
fine. Speaking of Nisha, Roses and Thorns.
My roses is that I figured out how to use my new attacks. Woo! And then my thorns is that I was prone twice, just dying twice. So,
Yeah.
Yep. There we go.
The odds of like it hitting and then does your exact health is it's just ridiculous. That kind of shit's just crazy.
It was my turn. It's my turn.
Yep. Usually it's Clementine that's down, so.
Yeah.
Orwick, Roses and Thorns.
I'll just start with Thorns. I had a Han Solo moment where I ran into the castle and realized there was like 15 goblins and then kept running to the other side of it. And
Yeah.
then I caught an arrow finally.
Hell yeah.
That was so cool.
and threw it
So I
back and
finally
killed
had
the
it.
guy. Holy shit.
Yeah,
Enemies
immediately
that did
one
range
shot of
attacks.
him.
Crazy, dude. So good. So
So hopefully I can try that again later. That's
yeah.
fun.
Hell yeah. And then Clementine / Killua, Roses and Thorns.
For Killua, first of all, Killua is a really awesome character and has some really cool stuff. So that was a lot of fun. Getting to do the spirit creature was really cool.
Yeah, you used her
And-
new ability before she did.
Sorry. I was just reading through. I was like, "That's awesome. We should do that."
Yeah.
Sorry, Larry. That was not my intention. It was just a really cool ability, and I thought it would be awesome. It was the perfect opportunity to try it.
It did very well.
Yeah, Killua was awesome. Really fun character to play. # would play again. Thorns, just some shit rolls, you know, how it goes.
Mhm.
It's unfortunate.
Justice for cutie.
What?
Justice for cutie.
Yeah,
Justice for Cutie.
justice for cutie.
Killua always has really bad damage rolls.
Yeah,
You can always multi-class to a druid and then get all that cool stuff.
yeah, it's true. As far as Clementine, some shit rolls, which of course are always unfortunate, but Clementine had some really good roses as well. Getting to use Shatter twice was awesome, and a successful glare on both of those
Yeah.
was also really satisfying. Like, not just a successful glare, but like the next step up that they both lost 2 turns was really awesome. And Clementine did not die.
Because what's like wisdom? They have like -1 to wisdom, so yep.
Yeah. Although now, of course, Clementine has climbed up the rocks, and now there's a very angry owlbear far too close. And she is not okay.
Yeah.
So close to you.
Yeah.
He's just gonna step on you.
It would work.
Hell yeah. Step on. Yeah, great session. So the first encounter with the cultists, fully homebrewed, not part of the module. I just made that one up because I thought it would be fun. So, you guys a little extra encounter before we hit the castle, and the big bad blood summon would have been a pretty good fight. So you guys skipped that, which is good for you guys. And then the castle is pretty cool. I was like very curious on like, okay, like you guys have the red cloaks. Are you going to use that to sneak in? Are you going to go in guns blazing? And here we are. So it's a castle full of enemies, and we went in guns blazing, and here we are. It's combat.
Yay.
But
I would just like to say that the cultist encounter was cool, but I'm mad at you for doing that and making us spend a bunch of our spell slots on that before we got to this castle full of enemies, you ass.
it's almost like I planned it.
Don't do that. That's not nice.
Anyway. But yeah, so we're in Cragmaw Castle. The Shatters have released the owlbear from let me read the description for where it was in. Yeah, it attacks the first creature at sea. So yeah, it's mad. Yeah, they kept it in a room, like a dark room, like with like bar across the door, but the Shatters have broken down the wall. It has escaped, and it's now here to cause problems.
It might be Auric. He's a little bit ahead of you.
Dude, what?
And they're the one goblin Yeg.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe
Yeah,
he
Ulrich
takes
may
the
get
front of it.
I was actually gonna have the owlbear storm in, like kill Yeg first and then go after you guys, but you already killed Yeg, so it's like, all right, let's well, attack Ulrich then.
So he's gonna kill me.
Yeah, he'll attack you next. But we'll get to that next time. All right. Anyway, all right. So I'm out of town next week on a work trip, but the 12th or 13th I'll be back. Cass, do we have anything?
Let me pull up the calendar.
Yeah, what's your work schedule?
So
Those are both
Rantok-
early days for me.
Oh, okay.
So I'll be done with work by like 4 or 5.
Rantok and I are both available the 12th
What
and the
day?
13th.
Oh, the
The
12th, Larry is in town those days.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, Larry gets in town on the 10th and will be here. So we could potentially play in person, except for Warwick. Sorry, bud.
We can
Yeah,
do
it's
it
okay.
at the house again. That would be easiest. I
Do
don't
what?
know. Do it at our house.
Yeah,
With our
that's a
big
lot
group.
closer than
Golfers.
parents' house.
Yeah. We have more outlets now too.
More what? Outlets. Hell yeah.
we may figure something out.
We know
I have to
it's
figure out
required.
how to get stream set up.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Stream from your phone.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
We could stream from our phones. Use one of our phones for stream and another one for
Well,
some
we could just
better
have
shit.
Killua come to our house, and at least the 3 of us will be in person.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I was planning on being out there on the 12th anyway. I asked
Well, then-
to have an early day at work.
All you guys can be there, and I can run it from the mothership. I don't know. We'll figure it out, but Let's-
We'll figure it out. So sometime
let's
on the
plan for
12th
one of those two. Well, like I said, it's another week away anyway, so we'll figure it out. But yeah, so with that, we'll wrap up. Hey, thank you so much for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like. Comment down below what your favorite part was, and of course, if you want to see more, please subscribe. We post new videos daily. I stream weeknights on Twitch, 7 to 10 p.m. Central. I'm Alek the Lost Knight, by the way. Have a always live content shuffle. Check out the link below for that, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.